really good and really bad luck.
Settings, system, sound. Make sure it's coming through the headphones so when it's goblin mode I can hear it. Okay. We are ready to get started.
Okay.
Switch this to the scene. Go ahead and start the count up timer. Hey, we're officially at 13,400 subs too. We hit another 100. Hell yeah. Awesome, awesome. We are ready to get started. Thank you all so much for coming out. I see 9 people watching in chat. Hey, Jamal, I see you dropped a donation. Thank you so much, King, brother, for that. Before we get started, I would like to say to all those wonderful people watching, make sure to smash that like button, smash that sub button, join the Orphan Network if you haven't already. Tap that notification bell so you're alerted every single time we upload or go live here on the channel, and make sure to hop in chat and go crazy, go stupid, bro. And of course, now that I am officially a YouTube partner, if you are able to show some love and support to the channel by showing a donation, you can either hop into the super chat, leave a super chat, you can leave a super sticker, or of course, you can join the Orphan Network memberships tiers. You can either become a pseudo orphan for 99 cents a month, you can become a half orphan for $5 a month, or a full orphan for $10 a month. Without further ado, let us begin today's episode of Curse of Strahd. All right. Oh, and also to explain for anyone watching, whenever a super chat, super sticker, or a membership is gifted or donated, I will be rolling a d20 to affect the players here in the campaign in some way, shape, or form. So, if you want to have an effect on the video, if you want to have effect on the campaign as we play, all you got to do is leave a donation, and it will cause a random wild magic to occur. Anything from a wacky effect to a luck to maybe even a madness. There is a lot of stuff on this D100 table. There's 100 different things that can happen, so make sure that if you can show some support, you do so in such a way. All right, now with that being the case, we do have one person already who is going to be affected since we have one donation made. Let's go ahead and get that roll made now before we start the video. D20. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4 people. 4 divided by 20 would be 5. So 1 to 5 is Atlan. 6 to 10 is Clark. Clark, you need to roll a D100 for me on Owlbear.
I guess good.
Okay. What did you get?
It hasn't come through. It's a 83.
83. Okay. Let me see. 73. All right, 73. Clark.
83.
Oh, Clark.
I think you got an 82.
Oh, 83, not 73? 83.
Yeah. 83, to clarify.
All right.
83.
Wow. Okay. Clark, you feel a gift given to you from the heavens as a magic is blessed upon your elven body, as Zelenor experiences something insane. His tongue turns into pure silver. And for the next week... No, sorry, that's incorrect. For the next... I have to roll to find out. 1d8. For the next 2 days, you can speak all languages.
Is that going to be like in-game days or in session?
It'll be in-game days, correct.
Okay.
So, for the next 2 days, your tongue is silver, and you can speak any language and understand all languages. Yes. All right. With that being the
Definitely.
case, that is the effect rolled. So we are good on that front. If anyone else wants to see something wacky happen to one of our players, please feel free to drop a donation. Pseudo Orphan donation or any other donation will receive a crazy roll for one of our players and a fun effect that they are going to have to roleplay into their character. All right, without further ado, let us begin today's episode. As always, when I say your name, please introduce yourself for the video, and let us begin. In 3, 2, 1. Welcome back, my orphans. I am the Orphan of the Orphan Network, a voice to guide you through your parentless life. And today we will be continuing our series of the Curse of Strahd, or as it's known here on our channel, the Orphan's Curse. Where we left off last video, the group had made their way to Mad Mary's home, talking to her and discovering a strange... I'm forgetting the word. Coincidence. A strange coincidence. As Mad Mary sees the player Azuriel ascend from the basement room where she kept her daughter hidden and safe. Upon seeing his face, she would gasp, pointing to her wall where 6. One of them being scratched out, the face unrecognizable, unreadable. Only the words Von S lining that poster. But the other 5, each containing a different name with the title of Lord. The very middle of which shares the same exact face as Azuriel. With that, we will now introduce our lovely cast of adventurers. But before we do so, please make sure if you're watching and you enjoy my content and you want to show some support to us here on the channel, make sure to smash that like button. Please, it helps to show more support than you could ever imagine, as well as tapping that notification bell to be alerted every single time we upload or go live here on the channel. Make sure to smash that sub button. Join the Orphan Network if you haven't already. And, of course, please hop in the comment section and leave some comments about your favorite part of today's episode or more kind of content you want to see from us here on the channel. Or if you want to just talk to us, ask a question to a player, I can give their response back in the comments myself. So please, please, please do so. And of course, now that we have officially hit YouTube Partner, you can also join us here on the channel as a member. For 99 cents a month, you can become a pseudo-orphan, gaining a special channel badge, special emojis, and priority response to comments. You can also join for $5 a month, becoming a half orphan, or $10 a month, becoming a full orphan. If you want to see the full benefits of what that has to offer, please just check out my homepage on my channel, click the join button, and you can see all of my tiers. Now, as I said before, without further ado, let us introduce the lovely cast of adventurers who will be playing with us today. Starting off with the amazing Atlas. Please introduce yourself.
I'm Atlas and playing Bo, the Minotaur Barbarian.
Thank you so much, Atlas. From there, we have the crazy clerk. Please introduce yourself.
I am Clark, and I am playing Zelenor, the male half-elf ranger.
Thank you so much, Clark. From there, we have the Killer King.
Hello, I'm King. No introduction should be necessary, but for anyone who's new to the channel, I'm King, and I play in all 4 campaigns. Today, I play Ghost, the human rogue.
Thank you so much. From there, we have the tumultuous Twisted.
Hi, I'm Twisted, and I play Azuriel, the War Domain Cleric.
And with that, we also have another player who would normally be joining us today, the Killer Kareem, but they will be a little bit late when they join. I will have them introduce themselves, and then they will also join us for this adventure. So, now we continue where we picked off last week. As you all look to the wall of strange newspapers, articles, and of course 6 wanted posters. As Mad Mary screams at you, Azuriel, to leave her home, that you're the one who must have taken her daughter, as you slowly approach the poster, looking at it, staring what almost looks to be yourself in the eyes. What do you do?
I've done no such thing. I've just arrived here. My name is Azuriel, and follower of Torm. This, whatever this is not me.
Before we continue, we actually just had our last player join, the Killer Kareem. My brother, please introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Kareem. I play Ivanus, the Wandlore UNT wizard.
Thank you so much. With that, I have fixed your overlay element. Yep, it shows Ivanus, and we are good to continue. Awesome. So, as you say that, Mad Mary sobs, crying, as she turns to you. No! You must... You're lying. Your face. How can you? As she can't even really formulate sentences, as she breaks down deep into sobbing tears, as she covers her face with her hands.
Don't know what to speak of. So I'm sorry that you're going through this, but I can't really explain the photos, but I can assure you that one thing is for certain, is that he came to this land with us. He wasn't from here, at least to our knowledge. At least to my knowledge.
While he's talking to her, I want to look at the other posters.
As you look to the other posters, starting with the one in the middle, you read, with the one of yourself, you read, Lord Sierra Veith. Once a proud knight of Barovia, Sierra is now a toiling frame of unmatched strength.
Sorry, Lord Sierra
Veith. V-E-Y...
Veith?
Yeah, V-E-Y-T-H. Veith.
He said he was once a knight?
Once a proud knight of Barovia.
And what does it say after that, sorry?
Sierra is now known to be a towering frame of unmatched strength and monstrosity. And that's it. Oh, it also reads, price. Unpayable.
So it's like a wanted poster?
Yeah.
And who would be wanting these people?
They seem to be very old. The paper is almost crumbling apart. It seems that if you inspecting them one by one, there is a common mark in the corner of the paper. Maybe a old newsletter identification or a logo. Though any words as to who produced it, it does not say.
And the others posters?
Yeah. starting from the beginning. The first lord, Drazhul Ormin. The face is of a black dragonborn. Once a mercenary captain in life, now a commander of vampire spawn.
That name was Lord.
Drazhul, Drazhul, Ormen, Oremen. And that is the first lord.
Okay. You said he was, and what did he become? Just
A
point form.
mercenary captain in life, now a commander of vampire spawn.
Okay, continue.
From there, you have Velkir Thorn. Velkir. Thorn spelled thorn. You can tell by their drawing, by their poster, their likeness is a half-elf. It reads, a silver-tongued poet who became a manipulator, acting for Von S.
And what was his name again?
Velkir Thorn. V-E-L.
Is it Lord? Lord Valkyr?
Lord, yeah, they all have Lord before their names, except for the very last one.
Valkyr Thorn, gotcha.
Of course, is your poster, the one in the middle. Not your poster, but the poster of the one who looks like you, Ciara Vaeth. Then there is Lord Caleth's Rune. Spelled K-E-A... No, sorry, not K-E-A. K-A-E-L-T-H-A-S. Caleth's.
Rune?
Yeah, R-U-U-N. You can tell by the poster they are a tiefling of crimson skin. A warlock of truth turned into a fiery warrior of hell. From there is Morwina Drausk, the last before the scribbled out poster, spelled M-O-R-W-E-N-N-A. Last name?
More. Yeah.
D-R-A-U-S-K. From her image, you can tell she is a drow. Her tag reads, a shadowy predator who haunted Barovia's forests. Now, the S.
Man or woman?
Man.
Cool.
Yeah, you notice all of the lords are men.
That is how the title Lord
And
works.
is that all of them, or is there still one more left?
There is, of course, the last poster, but the name is scribbled out only with the words Von S remaining. And
Gotcha.
it does not read anything, nor is the image readable. Nor is the image,
and
verifiable.
none of these others look like anybody I've seen before. Like none of these people.
No,
posters.
none of the other people, none of the other posters look like your party members, if that's what you're asking. Or look like people you know. Nope.
Oh, look.
Nah, you're just unlucky.
I rolled a dice to see who was going to be the copycat face, and you got the shit out of the stick.
I don't know. Maybe I could do some subterfuge with it. Some impersonation.
Hey, who knows? Maybe that's a possibility. We'll have to see. But as you comb through all of the lords, What do you do?
Oh, I'm combing through it while Zelenor was talking to the person, so letting them finish their conversation. While I'm
Zelenor, what did you say?
investigating this.
Sorry, I must have forgotten.
No, just basically, I just kind of apologized to her and her situation that she was going through. But I did reiterate that while we can't really explain the photo, all I could really say was that we can confirm that they did travel to this place with us. So unless, that's all we can really explain at the moment why they're with us. How they got into that room, obviously, I don't know. But all I can say is that they did come here with us, or at least they're part of our group.
Huh.
We were brought here on boat.
Roll me a persuasion.
Against our will, I might add, and guidance.
Partial. Well, I can't speak for anybody else, but I came here partially willingly, but not in a way that.
I mean, technically. No, no.
Plus guidance.
It's probably not gonna help, but that's a D4, right? Yeah.
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 What's the total? 7?
7. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't have a bonus.
That's part of that. Charisma is my dump stat. Technically, intelligence and.
Yeah, your words kind of fall on deaf ears, as you can tell. Not only is she not in the right mind to understand, but she's kind of insane to begin with. As she responds to you, "No, you lie. You all lie. You're all monsters. You must all serve him."
Ivana, I'm like, magic lady, you wouldn't happen to have any spells to calm this lady down?
I mean, I doubt she's an animal.
Well, looks at the butt of his battle axe.
See, the question is how much does a human need to devolve mentally to be considered an animal?
So as per D&D rules, they have to change into the beast species type, and then have an intelligence of lower than 4.
Lower than 4? Okay, yeah, she definitely does not qualify as an animal. Her intelligence is low as shit, but it's speakable. She hits the just barely able to speak level.
Yeah, animal friendship fails if a creature has more than 4 intelligence.
Yeah, sadly, it would not work in this case. Well, she has evolved considerably, and she is rather animalistic. You can tell she wears no shoes. The way she was sitting when you enter, or the way he's crouched weirdly, and he's like fucking like a goddamn goblin. Yeah. She like kind of moves around, shifting on her like feet, like kind of like walking on all 4s. You can tell her hands from her palms, they're all calloused. She clearly like runs on her hands and shit.
I mean, if she loses a bit more mental capacity, I think it'd work, but I don't think that's a good idea.
Real quick, you said the eyes were different.
Oh yes, compared to Azuriel's eyes, compared to the poster of Sierra's eyes.
Yes.
Yeah. Sierra's eyes are, of course, vampiric. They all have the vampiric slit.
Okay.
That's what I meant.
Look at her. I will look at her and I will tell her to look. I will say to what's her name again? Sorry.
Sierra.
Mary.
Sierra. No, her name.
Oh, sorry. Not because Sierra's a dude. Mary.
Mary. I'm gonna walk up to Mary and I'm gonna look dead in her eyes and be like, Mary, look straight into my eyes. What do you see? And hold on, because there's something that I don't know if you realize this or not. There's actually like a radiant glow to my eyes when you look close enough.
No, I do. This is something your character.
That could be done by illusions.
Wait. So Azuriel, does your character have vampires in his world? I forget.
I think you claimed it then Ravnica. I think you said yes, maybe?
Yes.
I don't
yeah,
remember. We clarified
I
this
do
before.
believe we did. Yes. So you do know.
Typically, I think as long as
Okay.
it's like typically within
Before
like
you do this, make me a history
should.
check.
A history check?
Yes.
I will guidance myself.
Yes. I would suggest so.
That's a fucking 8.
Use this magic before walking up to this lady seems like a great
I didn't
idea.
use any magic whatsoever.
Guidance is magic.
Oh well, guidance is subtle magic, I suppose.
It
But
has
you-
both a verbal and a somatic component.
Yeah, he doesn't. She's fucking goddamn insane.
Yeah, no. Just in general, it's like
Yeah.
walking up to a guard and being like, "I'm gonna lie to this guard. Can you give me bardic inspiration and guidance?"
Yeah, because
and
the bard has to go.
looks at the
Yeah,
bard
you're
is-
gonna lie to this guard real well, and he has to play music, obviously, to give him.
Yeah, exactly. And then
Yeah, but see,
and then
the
character's,
words I could use to
"Ah."
it is the words I could use to act hand gesture. It could be very subtle. It's not like I'm gonna be like sparkling with magic.
Yeah. So regardless, she's too insane to even realize. But anyway, yeah. I guess an 8 definitely wouldn't pass. So you do this, and as you do, she.
I mean, illusions can hide such things. Like
That's not the problem.
not hard.
That's not the problem.
No, that's what Ivanis is saying.
Oh yeah.
This is
Okay.
what
This is
Eric's
Ivanis.
speaking.
Okay. As you speak, Ivanis, the woman screams. She shrieks. As you attempt to get her to look into your eyes. As she turns, she says, "I knew it! You are a devil! You're trying to hypnotize me like you do all the others!" As she
For fuck's sakes, I just kind of like
cowers.
put my head into my fucking face. I'm like, oh my god, seriously?
Did you forget they do that?
As soon as Ivana says this, it clicks in your mind, Twisted. Right. Yeah, that's vampires' favorite way of hypnotizing people is getting them to look into their eyes for prolonged periods of time. However, it doesn't work if you use a mirror, which is a known which is also common knowledge. Another way to prove someone's not a vampire is vampires also don't have reflections, which is another thing you remember in this moment.
Is there any
Entered
mirrors
this
around
place
then?
without asking for permission.
Ivanis, what was that?
We also entered this place without asking for permission. But
Correct as well.
Do I see any mirrors around?
I give every player like a pocket mirror in their basic stuff, so you can check yourself every day. and
Pocket pocket mirror?
shit. Yeah,
I can apply my makeup.
Yeah,
Would you
exactly.
prefer pocket sand?
I will add pocket mirror to my inventory.
Oh,
Pocket mirror.
Yeah, it's like a little handheld mirror.
Add.
It's like in your
I love
basic
makeup mirror.
basic adventurer supplies, It's like something to check your.
I pull out my
For the
long knife.
love of God, and I will stand with like my back to her, and I'll hold the mirror up so that she can see it and see myself in the mirror.
As she's cowering, but you kind of back away from her rather than moving closer. She kind of winces. So she puts her hands down for a brief moment to look. As she sees you pull out a mirror, which instantly, even though she's mad, she does process to a degree. And as you hold the mirror up, and you not only show your reflecting eyes, but also your reflection in general, she kind of gazes at it as she, you have a reflection. Which means you can't. Oh my god. As she instantly like she goes from like her flinching like on her
Finally.
side. She goes from her flinching on her side position to quickly flinging herself like the Japanese apology to like her hands and knees as she clambers forward right to your boots as she begins to vigorously apologize, and as she does she slams her head into the floor.
Like now I'm gonna reach down, I'm gonna grab her. Enough of that, and I'm gonna stand her up, and I'm like, it's not your fault. It does look strikingly similar, but I'm glad this is now sorted out.
And as you stand her up, Twisted, realize to the full capacity of how fucked life is in this town. As you before could only see, she was hunched over. She's wearing this like old raggedy cloak. But as she stands, you realize there are no underclothes. It's just an old rotted curtain. You can see her bare flesh, thin, bones damn near ripping through her skin, her hair falling from her head in patches. Her face deformed. As you look into her eyes, you almost feel a cold emptiness. Where you normally see a spark. That humanity, there is nothing.
Oh god, I just realized I do have pocket sand.
Vanis says in the background.
No, I just found out. I have a little bag of sand in my in my inventory.
As I'm looking at this person, I look out of the corner of my eye, and all I see is Vanis like looking through her pockets and pulling out a bag of sand. And like,
Yeah. I mean, the alternative is going up to this woman who was a second ago convinced we were vampires and showing her fangs. So.
And I'm like going back to I guess the door or windows looking out. Because I'm assuming she was probably somewhat loud when she started to freak out.
Yeah, as you go to the window, you find the street, other than a few passing people, frail and weak themselves, wearing clothes. No one seems to even pay any mind to the screaming, to the shrieking.
I'm pretty sure
behind
she
you.
was also crying pretty hard before we came. I think they're used to it.
It seems everyone just goes about their business. One in every maybe 5 passing people give a glance, but they pretty much essentially just mind their own business and keep moving.
Yep.
I go back. Who's in charge of this town, anyways?
She turns to you as she twisted. I was like, that's not his character. It's not his name. That's his actual player name. Your moniker. As Zuriel is holding her, she kind of gives a turn. Her weak body, crouch, still like hunched over as she stands, looking to you. She says, "Oh, that would be Townsmaster Wester. Townsmaster Zarul Wester."
Oh god, I scrolled a bit too far back and now I'm at Vadigar.
Whoa.
say that name again.
Zarul, Zahruhl.
Oh, hold on, my thing's being stupid.
Okay.
Zarul.
Zahruhl. Wester. Wester.
And what's the town name?
This is Barovia.
Oh, this town is Barovia.
This is Barovia.
So he's the mayor.
You remember the townmaster, not mayor, but yeah. You remember the town being called Barovia when you passed the "Welcome to Barovia" sign. That was very. It was. I think it was actually.
I was in a pocket dimension at that time.
Oh, right. Yeah, well, not pocket dimension. You were walking through the mist. But yeah. Right. Everyone else knows it's Barovia because they saw a sign that says "Leave Barovia now." That was what the sign said. But yeah.
I mean, welcome to hell.
As Eleanor walked up and started asking her these questions, I would have went back and continued investigating the posters and burning all the images in my mind.
You
Also,
as you let go of her, she instantly begins to fall, collapse. You can tell
if she starts to collapse. If she starts to collapse, I'm gonna help her back up.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna kind of hand her off to Zelenor to help her stay steady.
there any chairs?
You can tell that looking around,
That's a
there
good
is
go.
no furniture. This place is
Hmm.
bare and empty. It's going to be ridiculously hard to get maps. This campaign is going to be very much theater of the mind, getting maps for these areas with how fucking just like destructing and destroyed they are is going to be damn near impossible without doing with AI, and I don't want to do AI maps anymore because they just don't look good. They're so fucking
They are
ugly.
horrible.
They're always so ugly.
Sorry.
So then I'll just, since she can't seem to stand on her own, like she doesn't have the strength,
Yes.
I'll just kind of gently put her down
Yeah.
and then walk over to the.
Yeah, you set her down. She goes back to her like kind of like Gollum. She kind of walks and sits and stands like Gollum.
I'm gonna pull
While-
out a ring, and I'm gonna call it the One Ring. I'm gonna see how she reacts.
What is it shiny?
Yeah, it's very shiny.
What color is it?
Oh, it's gold.
It's gold?
It's a little shiny gold ring. Yeah.
Do you actually have one, or are you just saying this for?
Yeah, I'm just fucking around.
Okay.
Yeah, so you don't actually have.
Okay.
No, actually, I can prestidigitation one. My
Okay.
prestiditation
Oh,
is a
that's
little
so-
shiny ring.
That's so.
With
It does-
Elvish inside.
Oh,
Does anyone?
Ah!
Does anyone? Does
Yuri.
anyone in the room have a passive perception of 13 or higher?
Technically I do.
Oh, 1 second.
Or I do. Well, I have a passive of 14 and then I have a passive insight and passive perception of 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, passive of 14. So yes.
Avonis? Mo?
No, 11.
You have 11,
I
so
have
you don't notice this.
investigation of
Mo?
16, so.
Is that list there? Is he
Most
muted?
perception's not great.
no, his passive perception is probably shit.
Okay. So, Avonis and Mo, you guys don't notice this, but as I'm walking to inspect it, I kind of like hold up my mirror, just kind of like try to really slyly like turn it around the room to look at everyone through the mirror.
you can see everyone has reflections, even Mad Mary. Everyone is except for I'm kidding. Hobgy has a reflection too. What a twist, though. Hobgy, a fucking vampire. That would be so lame, though, to ruin a twist like that this early. But no.
Just like wipe a little sweat from my brow, close the mirror, put it back in my pocket. Continue with the posters.
You, Mistra made me not a vampire. Joke's on you. She made me a vampire that can see mirrors.
He's just gonna Ghost is just gonna give him a thumbs up as he lights on his notepad.
Oh,
I
actually,
will
yeah.
go find it. Oh,
Ivana, since you have died once, there is something you do notice, Twisted. As you look at the people's reflections in the mirror, you do know Ivanis does not look like what she looks like in front of you. While she looks like, to your regular eyes, just a little bit grayer of skin, a crack forming like the Dr. Stone cracks I've talked about before. Looking at her in the mirror, you can see she looks almost undead. She is like missing chunks of flesh. There's exposed bone. She looks fucking weird. But like
I guess she'd be like the last person I look at through the, and I kind of like throw up in my mouth a little bit and I close it real quick. I'm like,
yeah, but you can remember obviously from watching her die. This is a common trait of someone with undying. So this isn't anything crazy.
Well, that other big guy, is he with us too?
No.
Oh,
No,
okay.
he passed out. He's gone.
Where is he? What
I
did
think
what did y'all do?
Didn't we
Oh,
leave him
he's
in-
in the wagon. He's in the wagon.
yeah,
He's in the wagon.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, Ghost, after telling everyone via notepad, he's gonna go find the town hall. He's just gonna sort of recede into the shadows and stealth his way out of the. Okay.
So wait, Ghost is leaving the building?
Yes.
He's leaving the whole party. Can't wait for him to go off on his own and die.
He's going to find the town hall. Relax.
Never split the party.
We're playing one of the most dangerous modules ever, and you're saying relax to splitting the
Relax. It's me. If he dies, I'm just gonna bring in something a million times more powerful.
Come on.
So it's really up to the DM.
Hold on.
Because you know I can do it.
Just bring in a horseshoe so I can re-roll any roll.
That would be
What the
funny. What if we planned a team?
Wow, the character I created was called Horseshoe. Was like he's not good in combat, but he's got like the the potency or whatever. He's like multi-class in a bunch of different things, and he's like a gnome, so he can't like roll that once. He's got lucky.
He's a gnome.
He has
He's
the
got
2
lucky,
potent
he got
rolls.
potent.
Yeah, it's like Bane and
Oh.
Bless, and like he's got all sorts of like
And
just
silver
re-rolling
barbs,
everything.
silver
Yeah,
barbs.
So he's
literally got
got
every. He's got multi-class into everything that controls and manipulates rolls.
Nice.
He's like level 1 and 2 in like 4 different things. By that he's 20.
Nice.
No, I love that idea. That's just a big fuck your DM character. Just like,
Yeah.
yo, DM, fuck you and your RNG.
I've used them once. My very first potent rolls or whatever it was a nat 20 and a nat 1. I was like, hell, this is never gonna happen again. So I tried to steal some stuff, and then the DM got upset and burned down his entire town.
Not a valid reaction.
No, that's not a justifiable crash out for playing
I roll. Oh, that's a bad roll. I roll again. That's a bad roll. I roll again. That's a bad roll. I roll again. I crash too. Anyways, does this woman react to the ring at all?
So you actually do have a gold ring?
I do actually prestidigitation this fucking gold ring
Oh.
with Elvish inscription. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what the Elvish inscription says because I can't read Elvish, but I do it. I know how it looks. Just a random Elvish phrase.
Isaac, believed to be the townsmaster's home, so please roll me an investigation. While Ivanis, you slither on up to her, and you do this, and she instantly turns and she says, "Oh my God, for me? I can finally buy food. I can finally. Oh, I could."
No, it doesn't have any actual value. You can't sell it. Sorry, it's made with magic.
If it's made of magic, it's worth even more. A magic item's worth so much. Oh my God! Thank you so much. As she begins to like worship you.
Eleanor is just face
I refuse to
palming
take
and
negative
just
karma
like,
for this if I eventually, because I warned her that it has no magic monetary value.
You damn well know who this character is. Her name is Mad Mary for a fucking reason, you bastard. Yeah. You told her it's got no value, but then you told her it's magic. Do you give her the ring?
No, I put it on.
You put the
It's mine.
Ah!
No, it's mine.
Okay. I need to make a roll.
As I'm
Hold
seeing
on.
this happen, I'm gonna be like, Mary, don't listen to him, or don't listen to her, and I'll just take a gold coin and give her a gold coin.
Do I need to roll for stealth? Because I did specify I was stealthing.
You don't need a stealth in this
You're
town.
in a town of commoners.
You know exactly why he does it, though. So, I'm just saying.
You
can't
no,
wait.
in this town you auto pass all stealth checks, brother.
No, I need
Alright,
a viewer.
so-
I need a viewer to start a stealth count, and when we end this campaign or his character dies, whichever one I make happen first,
Try,
I want
motherfucker,
to
I'm waiting
know
on you.
how many.
I'm waiting on you to try to kill me.
Anyway, so yeah, don't forget
Anyway.
I'm giving her a gold coin.
Yeah. All right. As Ivanis puts the ring on in front of her, injury, she receives 4 negative karma points.
Damn.
As you, Azuriel, receive a.
You were the one who specified that I walked over to her. In my mind, I was standing there. If she saw, she saw. You were the one who specified I walked over there.
Well, you said you were offering it to her, right?
No, I said I summoned the ring.
And see
I
how she
never said
reacts
I
to
would
seeing
offer
it,
it.
right? You said you wanted to see how
Yeah.
she reacts to seeing it. So
Yeah,
Yep.
if she saw it out of the corner of her eye, not just waving it around. I'm not stupid.
Oh well, that's well. I mean, when you say you're trying to see how someone reacts to something, it usually means you're trying to like
You're-
make sure they see it.
When you're trying to see it, yeah, your intent is for them to see it.
Yeah, that's how
Yeah.
that's how it came across at least. But if you're doing that, I guess then no, she definitely would not even.
No, I would not like go over to her, show her a gold ring, and then take it away. Ivan, this is not cruel.
Yeah, because that's definitely how that came
Yeah,
across.
tell that
Okay,
to the
no, that was
mouse you
not
ate.
the intent.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Because
It's a fucking mouse and a snake. That's nature. That's like saying to the bear it can't shit in the woods.
hey, yeah,
Let
that
me-
was only because you should have fucking maybe
Let me-
seen for a fucking
Let me-
brief another second that mouse was about to start making hand gestures and using sign language.
Yeah.
I can't understand that anyway.
Let me just-
Let's continue on.
That sign can't stop me because I can't
Yeah.
read.
We're getting
All right.
else.
Regardless, yeah. So never mind. You don't take any negative karma points, and since Ivanis doesn't do this, I assume Azuriel, you wouldn't give the gold coin to her.
So,
then, 'cause
well,
there's no
if
reason.
she's not sitting there talking about how hungry she is and finally being able to afford food, then I'm not.
Yeah, because that she only started saying that because she thought she was about to start being able to afford food because she thought someone was giving her a gold ring. Okay, so as Isaac, as you leave, you auto pass your stealth check. Did you roll your investigation check?
Does it have to be an investigation or can it be perception? Like, is a town's
You're
master?
actively looking for something.
Yeah, no, it's not
Read
this.
the-
There's because you have to find you have to like look for the sign. You have to like look around for signs pointing you in the right direction. There's a bunch of big buildings. It's not like if you were told look for the big building, that's perception. Just look for a building that's big. But if you're looking for a building, you don't know what building it is and you don't know where it is.
Perception is essentially noticing something that's easy to miss, whereas investigation is trying to find something specific.
Looking for something, right? But if it's not hidden, it might be genuinely easier. Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
it's not necessarily hidden, but there's you looking around. There's so many bigger buildings that like the one next to you could be the this one right here could be the townsmaster house. This one over here could be the townsmaster house. Shit, maybe this one over here is the townsmaster.
Damn map.
Yeah, what is it? Investigation. The little description of investigation is when you look around for clues and make deductions based on those clues. You make an intelligence investigation check. You might deduce the location of a hidden object, discern from the appearance of a wound, of what kind weapon dealt it, or determine its point in a tunnel that could collapse, going through blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, what was that roll?
8.
8.
Yes.
You get us directed by shiny rocks.
Okay. I need you to roll me a D6. No, D8. If it's an 8, roll again. Trying to find the building that you're looking for. And sooner or later, you find a building that does seem interesting. However, as you approach closer, you're not quite sure if it's the townsmaster's house or not.
Interesting.
inside.
How?
Go inside. Come on.
Let me read it to you.
Shut up.
Let me read it to you.
Thank you.
1 second. The graveled road leads. Hold on. Okay, yes. Through the village, following the gravel trail, it leads you to a tall house that is as dark as tombstones. Nestled between other solemn dwellings, there is this home. You hear a soft whimpering. It draws you close to this place, as you see a pair of children standing in the middle of the street. As you approach, you hear the young boy sobbing hard, the young girl crying softly, but she quickly shushes the boy. As you approach, she turns to you and she says, "There's a monster in our house." She then points to the home, directly next to you. It has seen better days. Its windows are dark. It has a great gated porticio on the ground floors, and the rusty gate is slightly ajar. Houses and their windows are boarded up. For anyone curious what the children look like, 1 second. Posting it now in NPCs.
Oh, I just imagined the Shining twins.
Oh,
Hello,
no.
Danny.
No, these are infinitely worse. I mean, what?
Yeah, I already have an inkling as to what this shit is. So,
I know exactly what it is. I've been through this so many times.
yes, we know. So, Ghost is just gonna nod and write on his notepad. One moment, I have to go get my team. And he'll go back to Mary's house to get the team.
You're not going to ask them any questions or anything?
I don't trust these creepy ass kids.
Okay.
Actually, you know, fine. I'll bite a little bit. What's the monster look like?
Poor choice of words.
Hey,
Poor choice of words.
Perfect question.
Hey, I
Or
can
choice of
speak on
scrawlings.
the Vampire Lord, so there you go. Thank
Fight
you.
in the vampire campaign. That's no, I know.
But yeah, as you ask this question, the children look to you, and the woman, the daughter, the sister, sorry, says, "I
Hold on,
Oh.
real quick. Do they know how to read? This poverty-stricken place. Have they been taught how to read?
That is a very good.
These children, they are definitely not poverty stricken.
I have not seen the image.
No, it's an
Oh, well, yeah, they look actually quite wealthy.
Yeah. They can read, as they're able to read your notebook. And in response, the lady, the sister, says, I don't know what the monster looks like, but we heard."
Now, I, the player, and by extension, my character, would feel a bit of how. The only howling's been from Mary, but he's obviously not going to say or give any of that away. So, he's going to say, wait here. I will go get my team so we can deal with it.
Please hurry. There's a baby on the 3rd floor nursery. Our youngest sibling.
Ghost just blinks, unfazed by this.
Do you roll insight at all to see if they're lying or not?
Oh, sure, I'll roll insight.
Thank you.
I mean, I, the player, feel like they're bullshitting heavily, but if you want me to sort of play by the book,
Please do.
you're going to have to tell me then, because I, the player, as you know, have played through your other campaigns, and it's just like, oh, you figured this out yourself. You don't need to figure it out.
No, yeah, I'm telling you, roll an insight check for a reason, brother. I mean, shit.
I got you. Now, question. I'm proficient in insight, and this thinks of bullshit to anyone with half a brain cell. And I'm pretty wise. I have a wisdom of 14. Does that grant me advantage?
Sure.
Thank you. 15. Thank
God
you for
that
attending,
advantage.
because the other one was a nat 1.
Everything the older sibling, the sister says, she seems to believe. She seems to believe is true. She doesn't seem to be lying.
Insight is not a light detector.
Yeah,
It
it's
is
not a
if
lie
they are believed.
detector. If they believe it, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Isaac's gonna go head for the team. Back to Mary's.
Okay.
How long does his little adventure take?
I was just about to cut back to everyone else to see what everyone else was doing while he's doing this. So I'm gonna say each square is 40 feet. Since you can move in 6 seconds in combat, how much movement do you have, Isaac? 35? 30?
30.
Less than 10 minutes to get there and back. But not by much. So right around 10 minutes for him to get there, have this conversation, and get back. So everyone else has 10 minutes to do stuff before he makes it back. Or if you all want to leave the building and have him come back to an empty building, what do you want to do?
Ivana's kind of looks around and then she asks, Mary, do you have any food or rats?
No to both. If we had food, we wouldn't be so miserable, and if we had...
I guess
Is
that's
there just no food available in the area, or?
Oh, there's food, but only at the Lord's shop.
When was the last time you ate?
Let's see. I shared a piece of bread with my daughter on her 12th birthday. She just turned 18, so 6 years ago.
That's physically impossible, but okay.
magic, my friend.
I'll give her a ration.
Thank you.
Her eyes explode. Not actually, but like they fucking rocket open as you pull out the ration of food. Fresh, not expired. Very, it's viable, actual food. As she clambers over to you and she like Golem offering the fish out to Frodo, but like putting her hands out wanting food instead of offering food.
Alright. Do I get my karma point back?
Yeah, as you give her the food, you don't get your karma point back, but you do get a positive karma point. They're separate things. They're two separate tabs. It's not like a scale. They're separate.
No. I mean, I don't have a negative karma point, but I mean the one that I had from giving her.
Oh, yeah. I thought you said. I thought you were saying
nope,
you had earned a
get
negative.
it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah.
No, I remember you saying that.
Yeah. Cool. All right.
All right. Suppose while we wait for Ghost to come back, I'll sit here and start reading my book.
Okay. All right. So Zuriel's going to take a little breather and read. What is everyone else doing during their not short rest, but during this 10-minute period?
Ivana's is gonna try and decipher one of her books.
Is that one of the spell books I gave you? I forget.
Yes.
Which one are you going for?
1, 2, 3, 4. Number 1, the one with alarm.
What level spell is that?
It's a first level spell.
First level spell. Okay, cool. Which means you only have to pass 2 successful checks taken at 2 different times. I don't know if I told you how I was planning on doing this or not. But...
Nope.
You did not.
You did not.
Cool. Yep, that's the way. So
But just so you are,
Oh, okay. What level spell is yours?
it's a hypnotic pattern.
First level. Third level.
Third level? Okay,
Third level,
so
yeah.
you have to read it 4 times with the successful check. All right. Both of you make me intelligence.
Arcana?
Yeah, whatever arcana you have, yes. Because it's not, because both of you don't use intelligence. One of you does, one of you doesn't. So yeah. So, yeah.
Do remember that if you have a plus in intelligence and you overrode on D&D Beyond in your actual stat, which sometimes...
Don't allow that!
No, but D&D Beyond officially does that math, which means if I overrode with Wisdom, I would have, like, +7 instead of +6.
Oh, I mean,
in Arcana.
it's not really, like, that big of a difference.
No, but if I had
a 19,
+3...
19 for me.
19?
If I had +3 in Wisdom also, it would be
Okay.
10.
Yeah. So, for, what was, Zuriel, what was yours?
19.
19, okay, pass. 15, pass. All right.
You said 4 times?
You have to pass yours 4 times. He has to pass his twice. Your
So
check,
1 of 4.
your check, Azuriel, is a 16. His check is a 12. The checks also change depending on the level of the spell. It's harder as the spell level is higher.
Makes sense.
Yep. So you have to continuously pass a 16 3 more times. He has to pass a 12 1 more time. All right. So that's what you guys spend your 10 minutes doing. All right. Actually, I am restricting this to being done only on short rests. So even if Isaac gets back, you will all still take 30 minutes at least to do this. So you guys sit for 30 minutes and you guys work on your books. While they're doing that, what about Zelenor and Mo? What are you two doing? You have 30 minutes.
Aren't short rest is an hour?
I mean, 30 minutes
I
to
think
an
it's an
hour.
hour.
30 minutes to an hour is fine.
Yep. Cool.
No longer than an hour.
Yo, that means I can get my spell slot back.
So wait, does it still take 10 minutes?
It still takes 10 minutes, but you'll get like 20 minutes of time to chill to and do something, because you'll come in and you'll be like, "Hey, team," and everyone and 2 of them are gonna look at you like librarians and go, "Shh."
Yeah. Well, I'll be speaking, thankfully, so there will be no speaking.
Oh yeah, that's fair. Right.
Ah,
Freeze your fucking notebook if you put that thing
Yeah,
in your face. Your notebook
Not
disintegrates to
shove his
point.
note in his face. That's food. Why would he do that?
Yeah.
That's the equivalent of
Zelenor and
yellow.
Mo doing?
So yeah, Zelenor, Mo.
Well, they're basically just studying the books they found from the boat, I guess.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
Avanis and Azuriel are doing. They're studying one of their books each.
Okay. Don't really have anything to do, so I'll probably just chill.
You don't want to go explore?
Wait, don't you have books too? You can read a book, can't you?
I mean, well, yeah, it's 3 books. I guess I'll look at the enchantment books.
Okay.
that I
What
have.
level spell is it?
I think with enchantment, I'm assuming this is right. The enchantment book, I believe, had the Mind Sliver spell, I believe.
Mind Sliver, correct?
The cantrip.
It's a cantrip. All right, so you only have to pass 1 successful check. All right. Make me an Arcana check with your magic modifier replacing your Arcana modifier.
Plus 0. Alright.
Wait, Drake Wardens, you... What? Because I know Drake Wardens get access to spells. What's the...
Oh, Ragers, yeah.
We're wisdom based.
Your wisdom based?
Yeah.
Okay, and so you don't have a modifier in wisdom?
Nope.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
I have wisdom modifier, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Your Your wisdom modifier replaces your arcana modifier because your magic is wisdom based. So I don't force people to use intelligence for arcana if they don't use intelligence for their magic. They instead use wisdom, charisma, whatever they use.
So that was a. That'd be a +4. So that'd be like a. I think I rolled a 5 or 6. So it'll be like a 10 or 8, 9 at most.
I'll take the 10 because that's all you need. Meets it, beats it. The cantrips are 10th. Need a 10 to pass. Same as first level spells. It's the lowest number possible on the roll. So meets it, beats it. It takes you the full 30 minutes to comprehend the book, but you do manage to crack it. At the very end of the study session, you yell out, "Eureka! I've got it!"
Didn't you set the DC for first level at 12?
No, yours is... Yeah, no, right, that's right. 10, 12, 14, 16. You're right, yeah. I was misspeak. That's my bad.
Cool.
Yeah, 10, 12, and then ascending by 2. That is what you spend your 30 minutes doing. Mo, what about you, buddy? Atlas. Atlas?
Can you hear me?
Yep, we hear you now.
So this took 30 minutes?
We're taking a short rest. Cause Azuriel, Ivanis, and Zelenor are reading their books while Isaac is making his way back, and it takes at least 30 minutes. It takes at least a short rest to take a study session for the book.
And the alternative was leaving this room and leaving this place and letting Isaac try to find us.
Yeah, no. Mo doesn't have anything particular he does during that time.
Do you want to Mo just investigate around the town? You want to just walk around, look, and then make your way back in 30 minutes?
No, Mo would stay at the. Yeah, he just kind of keeps an eye on things. He lets you do your book learning.
Right. Just acts as a guard watching the door. Sounds good.
Pretty much, yeah.
All right, sounds fine to me. As you post up, Mo, while you're acting as a guard, roll me a perception check to see what you see. Trying to get you involved more in the campaign. I noticed you haven't really gotten a lot of moments to get in, so.
Ten.
Dang.
Mo's looking around. Mo sees people. Mo sees birds. Mo notices the birds don't land on the houses nor come anywhere near the village. They only fly over it at a very high distance. Mo takes note of that. Strange animal life. Mo then notices something. A whistling. A whistling that Mo recognizes. It's the same whistle that you're herd to use to herd animals. The whistle instinctually makes sheep respond in a way that has them flee. Your herd often uses this to, as I said, herd sheep into their, what's it called? Pens. Pens. Correct. You hear the whistle once, and you at first shrug it off. Maybe it was just the wind. But when you hear it a second and then a third time, how do you react, Mo?
That is interesting. No, I don't think Mo does anything just yet. He hears it, he acknowledges it. Not sure what to do about it.
Okay. As you stand guard, you don't continue to hear it. At least for most of the 30-minute break session. Isaac comes back, you see him enter, you pay him nod as you give him a gesture to be quiet, as everyone else is doing book learning, and you know how much quiet is needed for book learning. But as the session is wrapping up, you hear it again. And as you look to the alleyway across the street, the thin, very thin alleyway, not really alleyway, just a little section between the two homes where it's very dark, almost seems as if a face is peering out at you as it quickly is pulled back behind the house. And you don't see it again. At this time, Azuriel, Avanis, and Zelenor, you all finish studying. What do you all do?
How does the book stuff work exactly? Obviously, I'm guessing I'm trying. I guess I'm trying to study to, gain the spell. How does that work exactly?
So, when you're holding the book, you can use an action or bonus action, depending on what the spell requires, to cast the spell. If it's a spell that requires a time, if it's an hour ritual or something, you still have to perform that hour-long ritual. You can cast a spell as long as you hold the book. It is a free action to equip the book, and the book has charges. Yours is a cantrip, so it has a D8 of charges. It has 5 charges that refill daily at dawn. Just write that in the notes of the book, and there you go.
Yeah, I'm pretty much good to go.
Azuriel. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
I was gonna say I would imagine I would probably see him come in, and I'd ask, I guess, what he was up to or where he off to or whatever. Or where did you find, I guess.
Oh, approach indeed. Did you find anything out about our surroundings?
Isaac, how do you respond?
Isaac sort of does the so hand gesture, like wobbles a hand, and he writes in his notepad, "Found a creepy house with creepy kids outside. They tried to lure me inside. I don't know if you guys want to go deal with that or find the town master's house. But I also have a hot box.
Did you use your pocket mirror to try to see if they had a reflection?
Pocket mirror?
Yeah, check
the
your
DM said
pocket.
the DM said we all had pocket mirrors, remember?
Yes, well, I
Check
don't
your pocket.
carry. Why would I?
Hey, if someone chooses not to have a preference, guys, I'm saying you can have one. It's something that's so like basic for someone who goes away on long periods of time to have, so that you can check your reflection, make sure you look presentable, before turning in a bounty or something, like.
Presentable. I'm an assassin.
Yeah, of course you don't give a fuck. That's fine. But like Avanis would definitely have a pocket mirror. She's a fucking upper tower Baldur's Gate wizard. Azuriel is a high level member of an army and has to have presentable.
I just get both sexist and classists there. Nah, that feels
damn straight you did, motherfucker. I'm American.
She's a snake. Why would she care?
She's a snake with really pretty hair.
She has prestidigitation.
Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna say, not from what I saw in that mirror. That's for goddamn.
Yeah, the reason you have a mirror, Avanis, is to check your fucking state of being, how decayed you fucking are.
I just use a knife for that.
Okay, but Isaac, what were you saying?
He's just gonna check his pockets, see he has a new mirror, and just be like, okay, whatever. Closes the tiny pocket mirror, and he puts it in his pocket, and he proceeds to tell him, like, hey, I don't know how you guys want to play this, but no, I didn't check if they had reflections. It would be very weird, especially since they already tried to lure me in the house. If I give away that I think something is up, they might have attacked me, and I would rather avoid
It's a
fighting.
fair assumption. What is our objective here? Were we meant to like do something in this town? I'm sorry, I wasn't here for when we decided this.
Decided what? I'm confused.
What is our objective here in this town at the moment? Why were you investigating this house?
I wasn't investigating the house. I was looking for the town master's house.
No. He means why you guys are here in Barovia to begin with. He wasn't with you. Remember, he walked into the mist and woke up downstairs.
Okay.
He doesn't know where the fuck he just learned he's in Barovia.
Okay.
He didn't see the gates. He doesn't know about the gates being closed, that no one can leave, that the ship disappeared.
Okay. All right. I've caught up now. Isaac will then go on to inform him that here's a situation. We're in the land. Nobody can leave. Evil Lord needs to be dealt
All right,
with.
let me hold on, Isaac. What Isaac proceeds to explain to you, for not only you, of course, but also people watching at home, Isaac, is after
He's a kid. Fuck you.
after Azuriel, after you were called by the mist by your brother, you vanished. Reaching out into it, you were sucked into it as the entire ship began to be engulfed in this mist. The team, worried about what would happen to them, quickly off-boarded the boat, heading into the sand as each of their feet and slithery body landed upon it. When all of them were clear, they missed, and as the mist began to pull back to the ocean, the boat had vanished into thin air. On shore, there was a carriage, wagon led with very strange mechanical horses.
I mean, just for the sake of brevity, you can just say it like in character, just what they tell me. I don't need to know like the whole thing. I can figure it out as I go.
I'm recapping for I'm recapping for YouTube, of course. After investigating the metallic carriage, they found it to be some kind of artifact. It engulfed in blue magic, finding the inside of the wagon to be bigger than the outside, like a TARDIS. The horses would then activate, coming to life, and being led by Isaac's reins, would go down a path leading into the woods that Zelenor discovered there were wolf tracks leading into. As they were crossing the path, the forest slowly began to open up to a giant gateway with two destroyed statues, decapitated, standing outside of it. The gate would slowly open and a horn would sound as the wagon would pull in to the gate. And as they would pull in past the gate, it would slowly close behind them, locking shut. This gate is huge, like think Attack on Titan walls-sized gate. And as they arrived in Barovia, they were told by Mary that no one has entered Barovia in centuries, except for small groups of people who are essentially lured inside by the controller, someone who they won't even speak his name for fear of him seeing them upon saying it. They only call him Von S. And now you're caught up. And, of course, everyone at home as well. So,
I die a little inside every time you pronounce fun with V.
What?
We were through this. V in German is pronounced F, so it's Von S, not Von.
Oh, yeah. I like Von better. I like Von better, though. It sounds nicer than Fawn.
Yeah, but it's wrong.
I don't give a shit.
I like Vaughn better as well.
Yeah, I think Vaughn sounds cooler. Hey,
American.
R.I.P. King Vaughn, bro. Shout outs. Respect, homie.
Does Vaughn walk around in underpants?
Okay. All right, Clark. Take a funny die. That was pretty good.
So what you're saying is they were trapped in this town.
So the goal was essentially just to find out where the fuck you guys were. They entered this town because it was the first town along the road into this mysterious place. So there's not really a goal. Just figure out what to do.
Interesting. I would like to cast a spell.
Okay. What would you like to cast?
I'm going to cast Guiding Hand.
Guiding Hand?
Perhaps. Oh, and I'm going to do it as a ritual, so it takes me 8 minutes.
8
or
minutes?
10 minutes. An idea of something that can help me. Give me a few moments. and I start to ritually cast Guiding Hand.
Okay.
Well,
Mary-
he's casting that. Oh, go ahead.
Mary like crawls over and like positions herself where she can sit and watch, and she kind of just watches you in awe as you begin to do this. It's clear she hasn't seen magic before, or at least not magic that's as pretty as yours, glowing with golden energy and such. Isaac, what are you doing?
While he's casting this ritual, Isaac's gonna sit on the floor with the lockbox from the ship and proceed to lock
No, you
through
won't.
it.
That's not in your pocket. That's in my pocket, sir.
You gave it to me. You
I did not give
it
it to
me.
you. We
Oh.
were about to do it, and he said we were to handle it next session.
Yeah.
When
I gave it to him
because
because you obviously weren't at session, and I didn't want him not to have it. Yeah, and because I didn't know. So yeah, he could.
sit out of my pocket.
It wasn't in
Nah,
your. It's so what it was is it wasn't actually in your pocket. You guys were both looking at it, and then you turned around and walked to the mist, obviously, because you heard your brother. So you kind of just left it there. Obviously, you didn't make that player. You didn't make that decision as a player. I made that decision for you, which obviously, that's you weren't there, and I just had to make. I just had to make a quick decision. But you, regardless, you can see that he has it. You realize that, oh shit, I just left it when when you were pulled from the mist.
That's just weird that something's not in my inventory anymore, but I will remove it from my inventory.
But regardless, able to lockpick it. The second you put your lockpick tools in there, your tool breaks, like it shatters.
R.I.P. Thieves' tools.
I need to buy a new pair.
No sense. But okay.
I mean, I can mend them after we take a long rest. So I have the spell prepared.
Yeah. So yeah, just keep your broken. It's there.
Oh, then.
They're fixed instantly.
There.
Yeah, you can fix them instantly.
Well, I'm not going to be doing that at the moment because I'm currently in the middle of casting a ritual.
Yeah, but
No.
if he's ritual casting that spell, I'd also like to ritual cast Tensor's floating disc.
Huh? Oh, okay.
Tensor's floating disc. Yeah.
Okay. So you start doing that while he's doing that. Isaac, you attempt to open up this jewel box, but your tool breaks instantly. Looking inside, you realize that that's not a lock. That's a trap. It intentionally broke your tool.
That's
Traps and whatnot.
He did.
You said it was
That's what
fine.
I'm
Yeah,
so
like
confused.
that doesn't make any
Wait!
sense.
I thought all you guys
confused.
did was check that if it was magic. I thought
No.
because it was so small, you didn't check it for traps.
We checked it for traps too, and we rolled pretty high.
yeah.
I swear you checked it for magic, but that was it. I didn't think you checked if it was trapped.
Yeah, of course we checked it was trapped before we started fucking with it.
It's a tiny little jewel box. I mean,
Not
okay.
It's not our first fucking rodeo.
Well, yeah, but it's a tiny. It's not like it can be fucking like. Ow. Okay, well,
Listen,
it's.
Are you saying in a world of magic you wouldn't trap anything that had any value?
Well,
if you
yeah,
could
but
just
like
do-
something that small, you can't really. Trapping isn't like magic traps don't count as traps. That you don't get to learn that with checking for traps. That's with Arcana
Well,
checks,
but
obviously.
We did the Arcana check, and he checked for trap. Like I did the Arcana check, and he checked for trap.
Okay. All right, then. Yeah,
So we were
you.
extra safe.
Then yeah, you wouldn't have even bothered trying to open it because you would have seen that
Okay.
the front keyhole isn't actually a keyhole. It's fake.
Keyhole.
It's meant to be
It's fake.
it's a distraction.
Okay. Yeah,
It'll
yeah.
break your tools if you put it in. Well, actually, you don't know that it would break your tools. You just know that it. See, this is the thing. Like, I don't know how you would even
He's a
really know
criminal.
this.
He's a criminal. He would know that it's not necessarily fake, but it's a
Well, he
misleading.
could also have his
Yeah.
years of experiencing picking locks. He should be able to tell.
Well,
if
yeah,
there's
but this
something
is like
abnormal about
this
a lock.
is one of a kind, so this is definitely very rare. Yeah, okay. Regardless, you definitely know it's not a keyhole. While it looks like a keyhole, I guess you whatever that high roll was, you got like a sixth sense, some kind of supernatural feeling that it's not a keyhole. Because other than that, every other aspect, it just looks like a keyhole. It's so small that you can barely see into it. You can't really tell that there's no pins and stuff because you can't see pins in a lock. It's not how locks work. So I guess because it's not like a trap that like kills you or anything. So I guess you just know not to try to pick it.
I guess you
Okay,
can just spend your time 10 minutes investigating it.
Well, I want to do something before anything else. He's gonna walk over to Mary and give her 5 gold,
Oh, okay.
and he's gonna write on his notepad. I know this is all strange to you, but thank you for allowing us to remain in your home for all this time. And then he's gonna start actually like rotating the box, trying to find any non-smooth surfaces, anything that gives, kind of like trying to figure out a puzzle, essentially. Because that's
Puzzle
essentially
box.
what this is. It's a puzzle box.
As you give Mary 5 more gold, her eyes widen once again. Her jaw drops. She was already blown away by the 1 gold. You see her start to grab at her chest as she starts to breathe fast, her breath quickening as she says, "Oh, my stars," as she passes out. And upon closer inspection, you don't feel a heartbeat. You have very little time. Would you like to act?
You know, I guess begin chest compressions and do a medicine check.
Yep.
Remember, you're not doing it right unless you break a limb. Or not a
Yeah,
limb,
gotta
a
break
rib.
the rib. basically.
Oh, you
Yeah.
think about that exact statement, Isaac, as you begin performing chest compressions. And on the first one, you feel her ribs break, and you think, I don't think it's supposed to be that easy.
He's gonna. Oh no, he's busy. Okay. All right. Well, let's see how this.
Making
And
medicine
you're
check.
concentrating on a spell while Ghost is fucking killing the NPC.
I didn't know kindness.
Yeah,
I
range
literally
go.
killed
We
her
have
with kindness.
Literally.
Fucking killing you,
Literally.
guys.
Killed her with kindness. Secret achievement. Kill Mary. Giving her
Nah.
money.
Nah, it's just revenge for doing a pacifist run on Fridays.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, you break her ribs. You shatter her ribs, in fact. They are most likely dust now. But you do get her heart going, and you hear her to start breathing. Though she is very hurt and unconscious.
Fuck. Who's the golden paladin looking guy?
Zuriel?
Zuriel? That's not the one casting the ritual spell?
That is the one casting the ritual spell.
Yeah.
What about Zelenor?
Zelenor? Yeah, you can yell at Zelenor. Zelenor!
He's gonna run over to Zelenor and point at Mary frantically.
Clark is BRB right now. I'm pretty sure.
Well, I'm back.
Oh, he's back. Okay, good.
Oh, thank God. Help!
No NPCs been
Mary's
dying.
dying from kindness, quite literally.
I
Alright,
think it's a heart attack.
I guess we'll attempt to, I guess, help.
Do you have any healing magic or
I mean, I have Cure Wounds prepared.
would you like to
Wait,
cast that?
I thought Rangers only get their spells at level 2, or is that changed in the new ones?
2014 version, we get spells at first
Ooh.
level.
Well,
But I only have,
okay.
I don't have cantrips, but I have 2 level 1 spell slots, and we get our...
So you're almost like a full caster now. Nice.
no.
Okay.
Well, would you kindly cast Cure Wounds?
Yeah.
As you you walk over to Mary, and you cast Cure Wounds on her as her bones start to reform. You see her thin flesh
11 health.
go from being flat, just kind of squished in meat, to slowly restructuring into where you can see her weak bones almost piercing through her flesh. You have successfully saved Mary from almost dying. Congratulations. And as you do that, we take a 10-minute break. We will be back, everyone. Thank you so much. Now, make sure if you haven't already and you are enjoying today's episode to smash that like button. Make sure to also hit that notification bell so you're alerted every single time we upload or go live here on the channel. Also, smash that sub button, join the Orphan Network if you haven't already, and because we are officially partnered here on YouTube, you can also join as a member. So please, if you have even 99 cents to spare, that is the same price as a cup of coffee, actually even less than a cup of coffee, please join the channel as a member. Please become a pseudo-orphan.
Coffee's still only $1 over there? Holy fuck.
Yeah, you actually, yeah, it's most gas stations still keep coffee for a really cheap price, so...
No, they're like at least 3.5 here.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, you can get a fountain drink or a cup of coffee here in the States for 99 cents, pretty much.
I mean, that's probably because of the fact that in Denmark, our food prices are still rising with 25%. I wish I was joking.
All right, but with that, we will return. Thank you all so much, and anyone who becomes a channel member or donates with a super chat or a super sticker, you will cause a roll to be made here on our D&D game, and one of our players will be affected with a homebrew magic
Orphan,
table.
Did you roll for today? Actually?
Yes, I did.
Zelenor.
Yes, Zelenor. Zelenor has a silver tongue for the next 2 days. He can understand and speak all languages, though he has not discovered this yet. All he knows is that he suddenly kind of felt magic in his body, and he has yet to figure out he has a silver tongue.
Oh, that's cool.
Why doesn't he use his pocket mirror to look at his tongue?
Because he doesn't know to check his tongue?
I don't think it's physically a silver tongue.
No, it is his tongue is now made of silver.
Can you cut it out and sell it?
Yeah, let's sell that.
I would not.
Sorry, I know you want a speaking character, but like we already have one that uses a notepad. What's another one?
Let's not do that. Let's not do that to Zelenor.
Nah, while Selenor's sleeping, I just talk.
Joke's on the merchant in 2 days when it goes back to normal.
Let's not sell Zelenor's tongue.
Yeah, we'll just cure wounds afterwards.
The only thing we're going to be selling here today is orphan memberships for the channel. That's right, pseudo orphan, half orphan, and full orphan for 99 cents, $5, and $10 according.
Please let me out of the basement, please.
So please show some love and support to the channel and join the membership program. And I will see all of you guys in a brief moment.
Help me. Help me, he's keeping me in the Forbidden Summer Camp.
As an orphan over here trying to give me bad karma on some bullshit. I mean, the other guy sees 3 gold and he shits himself. Did you at least make a con save?
King, I think you need to remember that this is one of the few modules where 1 gold is actually a peasant's yearly wage, but they have to live for in a year.
Yes, I know. And in modules like this, I always fuck the economy because I'm not afraid to start slinging gold.
Okay, but I need you to remember that all gold in Barovia goes
Orphan,
to one person.
Do your thing so we can get back to the campaign. Oh, okay. So you're just still okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, and that's even better because that way we can be like, "Hey, Strahd, I made you a lot of money. You mind not killing me?"
He's paying that, man. You better say yes.
Hey, you don't kick my ass. This ain't Donovan, okay? This ain't Donovan.
Oh, so how did your last character die? STDs from a vampire. They were, in fact,
Actually-
so old that nobody knew they
Wait,
existed.
Orphan, I'm curious. You said Strahd's gay in this campaign. You homebrewed it for him to be gay. Who would win? Yeah, who would win, Strahd or Donovan's curse? Strahd stronger than an archdevil?
Canonically, he is the ruler of a death domain. An archdevil doesn't really compare to that.
Versus the actual hells is like, I don't know. I feel like the hells would be stronger. The death domain is still
I can't
immortal.
tell you otherwise. There's
There's
9.
9 hells, because then they got 9 hells. Zarya rules the first one. Well, yeah, technically. When you put it that way, I can see why he would win.
Okay, so you also need to
Okay,
remember that
that makes
the archdevil that rules the first layer is still weaker than most higher devils on the second layer, and so on. Lilith is still one of the strongest enemies there is, and doesn't like officially have a stat block because she is the wife of a demon prince, a demon lord, actually. Yeah, Chris. Yeah.
Who the
That guy is fucking hilarious. Yeah.
Yes, how would I know Guzette? I mean,
You're
yeah,
funny.
but that name is literally funneled under, hey, someone else's backstory. Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Look,
What
all I'm saying is.
Yeah.
Look, all I'm
Fucking-
saying is Lilith is an archdevil and the princess of the 9 hells, but she's also the second consort of Beelzebub. Bull. So like, good luck ever beating that shit.
Well,
She has a CR. Okay, so in her official stat block from 3rd edition, she had a CR of 25.
Hmm.
3rd edition was notoriously broken.
Yes.
So in like normal 5th edition and above, it would be like CR 40.
I mean, I do broken shit all the time. I got Orphan considering cracking open some stuff.
Yeah.
I yeah. Oh.
The thing is, there are no modules that go that far because every yeah, but even homebrew ones, every
Yeah, you're gonna have-
single campaign. Wait, no, wait. There is one official one actually. Waterdeep Dungeon of the Mad Mage.
Oh.
It actually goes.
Yeah, because it's like a
Yeah.
mega dungeon, isn't it?
Yeah.
I have that book.
Technically,
yeah.
it's mainly a.
20 level.
Yeah, but
dungeon.
mega dungeon.
I've got the digital version of it on my Beyond. It's mostly a dungeon crawler. It's really not
Story
quest heavy. But
Yeah.
there's a lot you can do. You can do a lot of homebrew stuff with it, technically.
I would
Okay.
I would
It has
love
some-
Okay,
I would love
wait.
to
It has-
be part of a dungeon crawler campaign, not gonna lie.
It has
Yeah,
some
okay,
minor quest
so it's
lines for
because-
each floor, but not like
Yeah.
big,
It's
ginormous storylines or plot points, really, other than reach the end.
It's because it's the second part of an event. So you'd have to start at Waterdeep Dragon Heist, which is 1 to 5, and then Dungeon of the Mad Mage goes from 5 to 20.
I think it
I
goes for
I could
one,
homebrew
on
it where
terms
you
of-
guys start at 12 and finish at 20 for it.
And
I just-
technically, the new
No,
campaign,
Going from 1 to 20.
the
Starting at
the
12,
next-
man, you wouldn't know what to do with your character, and you'd get into some fights, and you'd be like,
No,
oh,
I'm
shit.
saying
You're
you're
starting
starting.
20 minutes
No,
ago.
you're starting with a
So much-
character you've already been playing. These are for. I'm trying to find something to finish off a 3-act story. So this is going in with a character you've been playing for like 2 years, and then this is the third act of your character and their final section of their story. So you know your character at this point.
and then
yeah.
it's the Eye of Vecna or whatever. That's like, I think starts at like 5 or 10 and goes to 20.
Vecna also goes to 20.
I believe so. I believe it's a 21 because it's also meant to be like a tie-in one that you'd like start after like the other
That's-
one.
Vecna?
If that's true, that's
believe.
perfect for my Monday group.
I'd have to double check those start
was just
levels. I
about to
believe
say
it's
that.
around 5 or 10 to start it.
Eve of Ruin goes from 10 to 20.
Wow,
Yeah,
it
that's what we
does.
had been.
Shit,
Yeah.
that's
That's
perfect
something you
as
can
well.
do.
So
You
what
can
I can
start
do,
that, like with
what I can do is on Fridays we'll probably do the Waterdeep. Is after because Wildlight ends at level 6, so you'll start Waterdeep and you'll do it from level 6 to 20. It'll be an Act 2 and 3 combined together. So that will be Fridays. On Monday, I can do Vecna because that's perfect for Mondays. I just have to find one for Saturdays too. Well, I can handle that later. That's awesome. Thank you for that information. That set me up a lot. So let's go ahead and continue with this. Let's go ahead and get back into our session for today.
Let's get back to it.
All right. Before we get back in, I have said before, but please, I will say again, if you can show some support to us here on the channel and join the channel memberships. Pseudo Orphan only costs 99 cents, less than a price of a cup of coffee in the morning. Please show some support and join the channel membership program. Of course, make sure to smash that like button, smash that sub button, leave some comments and some chats, and tap that notification bell. And let's get right back into it now. All right, so as everyone is wrapping up what they're doing, your spells begin to go off. As Mary is brought stable and is given some life. So starting with Twisted, what does your spell do?
All right, so I have casted Guiding Hand. You create a tiny incorporeal hand of shimmering light in an unoccupied space within range. The hand exists for the duration, but it disappears if you teleport or travel to a different plane of existence. When the hand appears, you name one major, such as city, mountain, castle, or battlefield, on the same plane of existence as you. Someone in history must have visited the site and mapped it. If the landmark appears on no map in existence, the spell fails. Otherwise, whenever you move towards the hand moves away from you at the same speed you moved, and it moves in the direction of the landmark, always remaining 5 feet away from you.
Okay, and what is the landmark you designate?
What is it? The Town Master's house.
Oh, so we're not going back to the children?
We might. I don't know. This lasts for 8 hours.
Can we go back to the children?
Okay, so
We can, yes. But this hand will last for 8 hours. So.
okay, cool. So yeah, it's
No,
just
that-
yeah,
And it will also confirm to us if the Town Master's house is where the children that he found is.
fair
So
point. Yeah, fair point. Okay. All right, you do this, and the hand appears, and the hand appears. So the group is here. The hand will be this red circle. That's not a circle. Actually, I'll do a triangle. And it points in the direction of where the townsmaster is. And the direction it's pointing, the hand is pointing, is the tip of the triangle. Correct.
Alright.
We've still got Hoblin, right?
Yes. He
Yeah.
is just chilling in the
Okay.
corner, sleeping. No one spoke to him for a while, and he was really tired and stressed after that fight. So he took a nap in the corner.
I slither over and poke him, and then I move back, and I say, "Hey, you want to float?"
He stretches. Who's this wakes me up? As he slowly opens his eyes. Luckily, you're not right in his face because you specifically stated you backed up. Thank you for that. I was going to say another character's about to die from a heart attack.
Scaring him.
Another character's about to die from a heart
Him up with my teeth? No.
Exactly. He's in my mouth when I'm waking him up, like, hi!
Hi.
But no, so he slowly opens his eyes. Oh! He kind of like jumps a bit. Oh, right. It's you.
Yes. You want to float?
Oh, what does that mean?
I point to the floating disc in the middle of the room.
He looks at it. He rubs his eyes. He rubs his eyes again. Am I seeing things?
No.
Oh.
It's just a floating disc. It's magic.
Okay. Eyes rides. Only's ifs. Use promise. That's not a plates for you to eat me off of.
No, it isn't. It's a 3 feet in diameter, 1 inch thick, plane of force. I cannot physically use it as a plate.
Well, I is big. Need big plate for big meals. Oh, okay. As he kind of like, he hobbles over to it. Do you lower it down for him?
It only hovers like 3 feet, so I guess I press it down, yeah?
Yeah, you kind of press it down a bit, and he kind of like grabs it, he lifts himself, because he's only 3 feet tall, as he lifts himself onto it.
But yeah, and then I'll just have it follow me as we walk.
Okay, where are you going?
Well, I'm hoping we're going in the direction of the children, as the children seem directly more important right now.
Okay. Ivanis is worried about the children. Does she verbally express this?
Yeah, children. Children in trouble seem like a higher priority than finding out who the townmaster is.
What? You say children's in troubles? We must help. We must help.
I say we... He said he got off vibes about them. I say we take it cautiously and try to use our handy little pocket mirrors and make sure we're not walking into a vampire trap.
Okay, but no offense meant, but he's a man clad in full black. He gives me off vibes. He's an assassin.
Regardless, this is unknown territory. It's best not to charge in.
No, I'm not saying charge in. I'm saying let's go talk to the children.
I'm agreeing with you. We should, but we should take our precautions first. Again, this is unknown land, apparently ruled by vampires. The last thing you want to do is approach one without knowing if it's friend or foe.
Okay, so we're sure that this townmaster isn't a vampire?
We have no idea. I say we should take every situation with caution.
So why not start with the children before we rush in?
That's what I said.
See? Yeah.
What are you? I don't know what you're hearing, Ivanis. I told you we should just approach it cautiously, check with a little mirror, and make sure they're not actual vampires trying to lure us into a trap.
That makes sense.
All right,
I'm not
God.
going to rush in. God, I'm not a...
You should lead the way. You should lead the way, Ghost. Mo, Eleanor, you guys coming?
Yep.
Ghost looks back and he's gonna write on his notepad. He's gonna say, to be clear, vampires are not the only ones that will be keen to lure us into traps, good people.
That's true, but at least we can check one box. Let's just make sure we, again, approach cautiously.
Okay.
No, you're right. We should all be deadly scared of snakes. She smiles.
I'm looking at you, and I'm just getting flashbacks of what I saw in the mirror. And oh God! And I look away and just keep walking.
What's wrong with you? I made a joke. What's wrong?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Hobgy looks at you. Hobgy looks at you very confusedly.
I don't know what's going on.
Mo, are you following the group?
Yep.
All right. As you all begin to be led by Isaac towards the direction of the children, you all begin to move. Takes you about 5 minutes of walking to arrive, and as you do, you notice the hand pretty much moves in the opposite direction of where you're traveling.
Well, we can be certain that this isn't the mayor's house.
As you make your way up, you find that the road is indeed quite empty, as Isaac said, all but for a child. Where there was a boy and a girl before, there now is just the girl.
Yeah, we're not walking straight up to them though. Like once
Oh, absolutely not.
they don't notice it. We don't notice it. Like I will take my mirror and kind of take a peek over at them as soon as we have some sort of visible sight line.
As I said, the brother is now missing. It is just the sister. But as you do, since you just kind of take it and you check to see what if she has a reflection from a distance, and you can see she does.
Great ghost, you lost a child.
He just looks over at Ivanis and bugs like, I don't give a shit. I don't know these people. Fuck do I care?
Seems that you care about this much more than the rest of us right now, and you are a lot less skeptical. Why don't you take the lead on this, Ivan?
You know what? Sure. And Ivanis walks up to the child.
The rest of I don't know what the rest of the people are doing, but I'm gonna stay like safe, just like kind of keeping an eye on the surrounding area.
I
Maybe
need you
kind
guys
of like
to
eyeing
know
up
that
and down the
NPC
house.
is right behind me on a disc. So.
Oh, Ghost is fine. Ghost is keeping a good distance in the shadows, just having his gun at the ready in case a monster decides to grab.
Ghost, can you before we end up like splitting up and Ivanis walking forward, I'm gonna ask, Ghost, can you do a quick perimeter search of this house?
He nods as he proceeds to check the perimeter stealthily.
Okay. Do the rest of you approach the young girl?
This is approaching. The rest of us are kind of staying farther
I
away. Well, I don't know what. I
approach
can't
the
speak for
young girl.
Mo or Zelenor, but I am staying a safe distance away, kind of like again, and just keeping my eyes on the road and like for what's going on around us.
All right. Ivanis, as you approach the young girl, you can find her sobbing. As you approach her, she says, "Are you with the man in black?"
As much as I regret to confirm it, yes, I am.
He said he would be back soon. It's been forever. My little brother was so worried about our other little brother that he ran in. I couldn't stop him.
Well, you tried, and that's what matters. Now we have to rescue 2 children, which is great.
That's a terrible.
Did you guys catch that?
Does anyone respond to her?
Nope. I don't know what Mo and Zelenor are doing, so I can't really speak for them. So.
Mo, Zelenor?
Zelna would probably sigh and probably say something along the lines of, "Well, let's get this over with." And he'd start checking his equipment, making sure his swords are loose, and checking bowstring and all that.
So we're going inside then?
I'll approach a little bit more. I'm like, would appear so. Just give a moment for Ghost to return. And then I look over at Mo. I'm like, what about you, big guy? Atlan?
I stay with group.
Excellent.
Great.
Yeah.
So we wait for the guy clad in black, and then we go?
It shouldn't take Ghost very long to circle the house and check it out.
Did you want me to roll anything to check out the house, DM?
No, as you circle the house, you find it to be mostly boarded up and abandoned. However, you do hear the sounds of a infant, a baby, no older than 1 or 2 years old, crying from the third story of the building. You also hear a younger boy calling out, "Brother, brother," ah! as he screams, as his voice slowly vanishes.
As we hear that scream, I'm guessing, like, all right, I guess it's go time. No waiting for Ghost, and I fucking kick down the door.
If this was a whole.
As I hear the scream, I'm just gonna kick the door down.
As you kick the door, make me a strength check.
Athletics?
Strength.
Can't be. It's not athletics for this.
Strength.
God damn it! Fuck, did I even take proficiency in athletics for that?
This won't be a
You want
commonality.
something medically?
It's a dirty 20.
You kick the door, and as you kick it with all your might, you feel it begin to pry. There seems to be boards holding on the other side. You hear one snap, and as the first board breaks, suddenly you hear a whisper. The sound of your brother. The same call you heard the other day on the ship. As Isaac, you hear the call of your lover. Mo, you hear the call of your family. Zelenor, I forget who the fuck you have a tie to. Hold on one moment.
He said that smoothly. That was beautiful.
You hear the voice of your father. Sorry. You hear the voice of your father calling to you, as Hobgi hears a voice as well. Avanis, you hear the voices of the wizards of the Baldur's Gate Tower.
Cool.
I assume you all look to where the voices are coming from, correct?
You said it comes from inside the building?
No.
Hold on.
Why didn't we just check the lock first? You could have just checked if it was locked.
Listen, we're not saying this in character. Anyway, I'm already familiar with this and kind of whisked me away. I'm not bothering a second thing. I heard a voice screaming there. I'm just gonna kick this fucking door down. I'm not even worried about that sound.
Okay, so you don't turn around to see where the sound's coming from or anything?
No, I'm trying to go after this boy. I've already been lured away by this voice before. It's not happening again.
Okay. All right. As you continue to kick, the voice just grows louder and louder. Does everyone else, however, look to see where the voice is coming from? The voices are coming from.
Mo definitely is curious.
Okay. As Mo turns around.
Isaac would tentatively and very stealthily, sort of peek his head out, not revealing himself.
It's coming from directly behind everyone. Wherever you're.
Ivanu ignores it and
I will, as it keeps growing louder, I will call out, "Don't be fooled! This is the same thing that took me earlier," and I will cast protection from good and evil on myself, dispelling the guiding hand.
Okay.
Cool. Have you tried just opening the door?
He can hear boards breaking as he kicks, because as he lands his second kick, it's a
dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Because you kicked one time, you kicked twice, right? So the second kick was also a dirty 20.
I'm just trying to get that door open. Yep.
Okay. So with the second kick also being a dirty 20, you hear.
Hold on. If I notice that the board if there's boards breaking on the other side, and through my kick, do I feel the locations of the resistance?
Yeah, it's just directly.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my warhammer this time, and I'm going to strike at where the boards are to bash off the boards, kind of like a hammer hammering out. If you have two boards stuck together and you use a hammer to hammer it out, I'm gonna use my hammer this time to just hammer off the boards from the other side.
Okay. As you hit a second time, you hear another board crack and break. As the door gives a little bit more, it seems there's only one more board holding. As Mo, you turn around. Zelenor, did you say you turn around?
No, I'm not gonna turn around. I'd hear Azuriel say whatever he says, and I wouldn't.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, him mentioning that and you saying it's directly behind us.
Isaac,
that's
you aren't with
gonna-
the group. You're behind the house, so you can't really hear him say
I,
it.
sh- I do
out.
shout this, so I mean, if I
Yeah.
shout in front of a house, someone behind the house will still hear it.
I guess that's fair.
Yes. So nope, not worried about that.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
actually just gonna flip around and get to the rest of the guys and the snake lady.
okay.
Everybody gets stabbed in the back.
Yeah. Mo, you, the only one curious apparently, turn around and you see the fog quickly is encroaching. Moving very fast. It seems the voices are coming from behind the
Can I move over and try to just open the door?
Yes.
Hey, it's boarded up.
It's
All right,
bo-
well,
you push
you-
on
like,
the door after
you
he
can't- You're gonna have to push me out of the way. I'm literally like, this is happening so quickly where I'm just slamming on this, and you can hear like shit breaking on the inside.
Could you
Yeah.
allow Mo a response?
Yeah, for sure. Mo, what do you do?
So Mo, here's the call. Would he? Could you allow a perception check to tell if he can? I'm trying to figure out.
There's no I don't know if you guys are worried I'm going to make you make a con save to go into the fog. I'm just trying to get your characters to realize that fog is surrounding you. That's it. Oh my god. You're over here fucking me
set us
so
up like this.
hard.
DM, don't set us up like
You-
this because there's gonna be one time where we're like, oh, he's not gonna do that, and you're gonna do it to us.
Exactly.
So let us
You
I
gotta do
only
it.
had to do that because you weren't at session and I had to explain your character not being there.
Oh yeah, no, but I just mean this type of situation. You like to fuck with us, and sometimes we've been playing for over a year. There's sometimes where we
Yes, but when I
things
do that,
and you
I
fuck
also
us.
say like, you know, are you sure? Like, do you want to? Like, and I wouldn't usually fucking. Could you want to turn around? Like, I'm not trying to kill your character. Just trying to, for you guys to see that fog is surrounding you, and you are now trapped by the fog. That's it.
Well,
I
that's
need you-
pretty obvious to those.
Any good D&D
I-
player is not gonna fall for that.
Yeah.
There's nothing to fall for. There's nothing
This,
to
this,
fall for.
this time.
This time.
Oh my
exactly.
god!
The door
Keyword.
is a door. This time.
If I
Next
was
time
gonna
I'm
have,
like,
if I was gonna have players make con saves for just looking at the fog, you all would have made con saves when you saw the fog approaching the boat. Yet no one
Anyway.
but the player who wasn't there did it.
Anyway.
Anyway, moving on. You, Mo, you see that the fog is moving very close, and you get the feeling you should probably run away from it closer to the home so that you don't get enveloped by it, because it's moving so close that where you're all currently standing in the middle of the road will soon be enveloped by fog. Do you say anything to the rest of your group who's currently just avoiding it and who might, you know, soon be succumbed by it and sucked into it? Because no one wants to turn around and see that they're being quickly followed by fog. If you're gonna get themselves killed inadvertently,
Well, I'm bashing in the
Mo?
door.
you're the only one who's
I
safe.
mean-
Yeah, you're the only one who's safe. Everyone else is at danger though.
The fuck do you mean? I'm coming around the house. I would see what's
Yeah,
behind
he's
him.
probably close to the house. He's probably as close to the
Yes.
house because he's scouting the whole thing. I wouldn't say that he's close to the fog. He's just around the
No,
perimeter of the
I mean the
house.
fog is coming from all. It's like
Right.
circling the house and it's getting
But
closer
he's still
to
he's
it.
still close to the house. Ghost
Yes.
is still close to the house.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
what
fair.
I'm thinking is he would notice because he's circling the house in its entirety, and he's like, "Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck!" But he cannot communicate this.
Well, yeah,
So-
you don't see the fog until after you hear him yelling, and then I guess as you're like, because I assume you would start on this side, making your way around. I guess as you're coming around this way and you're peeking out you see the porch right here where Zuriel's breaking in the door, looking right, and you don't really see anything looking straight because these houses haven't been enveloped by fog yet. But you do see looking right, I guess, that the fog is coming. But unless you look towards the direction, like either directly behind you, which you said you don't look behind you, so you wouldn't see the fog. You can't see the fog coming from this direction. You can't see the fog coming from this direction, so you have to peer out to see the fog. So Isaac, you definitely don't see the fog easily, at least. But
Ivana's hearing voices behind her just moves closer to the house.
Okay, so you move closer to the house.
Yes.
That's good information to know too.
So I think Mo said he wanted to do something.
Yeah,
and
Mo
then,
was saying
this
ma-
whole, like,
Mo was
Oh,
saying
okay.
something before. Yeah, Mo, what were you saying to the party?
So when Mo hears the voice, familiarity of the voice, but as soon as he sees the fog, he feels an uneasiness because it seems unnatural to him. It just feels unnatural to him, who's so used to, nature and natural forces.
smoke on the water.
And he turns to Azuriel and he says, "Move!" And he charges the door.
Oh shit! I hear that. I hear that. I immediately freeze for a second. Oh shit! I jump out the way.
Mo, you barrel
Wait.
into the door. No strength check needed, as it's pretty much entirely busted down. As the entire thing breaks wide
first.
open. It horns first. The door shatters. Not only does the board behind the door shatter, but the doors itself almost shatter. The double doors swinging open as you
He's got two
barrel
chunks of doors
inside.
attached to his
Yeah.
horns.
Just sprinting inside. Take a funny die, Atlan, because that was really funny.
Thank you.
As you fucking slowly come to a grinding halt as your fucking hooves bear into the wood floor. As you turn, you look around to see a very dark home. Does everyone else flood in behind him?
Yeah, I'm gonna run in behind him, and I'm gonna put what kind of weapon do you have on your hand?
Mo is carrying a great axe currently in his hand.
I'm just gonna tap your great axe really quick, and it is gonna start. I'm gonna cast light.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what I do as I stand beside him inside the building.
Okay.
And Mo's more concerned about the door he just came through and waiting. He's expecting that fog to maybe move in, so he's less concerned with what's inside, more concerned with what's outside.
I'm concerned with what's inside.
Okay. Zelenor,
Yeah, you can
Isaac.
go ahead, look around.
In the chain,
But I also have dark vision. I know you guys don't. So, I mean, I casted light on your thing because it's dark in here.
I would maintain some level of distance just for, range, whatever attacks.
So, do you go in the house?
Yeah, I'd follow it. I guess I'd follow him, yeah.
I guess you're kind of peering outside with your bow ready, or what are you doing?
Well, I was following y'all, so I guess come in or whatever with y'all, I guess.
Battle map, yeah, please be battle map.
Please be a battle map. But yes, Isaac will fall in, having drawn one of his handguns.
Getting the itch for combat now that the whole peaceful thing with the Friday session and not playing our Whispers from the Abyss anymore, where it was so battle heavy. Itching for combat.
Oh, you have an it for combat? You should have just said so. Cast 3rd level magic missile at you from my wand of magic missiles. You should have just said so.
No, we're not switching to a battle map, sadly. Yet. I'm just showing how the fog is surrounding the house. As you all make your way inside, quickly turning around to see the doorway busted wide open, fearing the fog may flood inside, following you all at the dead edge of the porch.
Did the child follow, by the way?
No. The child was swallowed by the fog.
You should have grabbed her, Ivanis. Thought you were looking after the kid, Ivanis. Where is it?
Yeah, you give a damn about these kids.
Oh, I
Is
say
that
this. I
fucking-
say this in character. Ivanis, where's the child? I thought you were looking at her.
I was focusing on the small goblin.
No.
So basically,
Useless.
child, if not child, why child shaped?
I'm 40.
Just complaining. You were just complaining that we were here too late to save one child, and you let the other one be enveloped by that
No,
fog.
I was complaining that he fucking left 2 children unattended.
And you just left the children that you
She
were
was
attending.
attended. She was attended. It's not my fault she doesn't know to walk forward.
Ugh. God damn it.
Maybe she was lucky.
And it's just like
Maybe the fog
it's
didn't
just like
do
you can
anything
hear
bad.
you
Okay,
can hear the
did you meet
frustration in
anything
his
bad in the
voice.
fog?
You can hear in his voice that he's like putting his hand to his head, but he's not actually doing it. But you can hear that type of emotion coming from Azuriel.
Okay, but like, did you meet anything bad when you were in the fog, or was it just fog?
This is not time or place. Keep your eyes sharp. We don't know what's here, and where did that
My
child's
eyes
scream
are
come
slits. They're always sharp.
from. Anyway, Azuriel is going to be looking around, trying to inside the house, and specifically trying to examine the area from where he heard the scream.
Okay. All right. As you go to do that, we also, sadly, go to end today's session, as I do not have this map set up. This is an actual map. And looking at it, it's a big one.
It's a real big one.
We will probably
Welcome to the next 4 sessions.
Yeah, we will probably be doing this for the next.
This small little house is 4 sessions.
It's
not small, it's 3
fucking
stories.
huge.
4,
Holy shit, is it huge? Hey, don't be giving any fucking spoilers upon us. But yeah, this house, I was not expecting it to be this fucking big. And it also sucks that Isaac had to go fucking disappearing. Instead of talking to the children, because I had fucking lore that fucking contains to his character's backstory that he just didn't get to find out because he didn't want to talk to the children.
Oh,
Well, it's because he ran off without the party.
Hey, DM, fuck them kids. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Fuck them
Well,
kids.
don't be doing that.
Yeah.
Don't be doing that. That you'll end up
Not
going
like
to
the
jail.
Catholics. Not like the Catholics.
Some states have the death penalty for that shit.
No,
Yeah.
I don't support
Yeah,
the death penalty.
You
but
mean
if it was ever deserved,
yeah? You mean fuck Olivia?
I don't know what that is.
Don't worry, Isaac knows what that is.
You can do that if you want to, but that's what I'm telling is you can laugh.
I don't
but
know,
I'm
King.
telling you,
I'm just
do
saying, if Isaac wants to touch the children, he will die.
That's not what I'm talking about. It's not. No, I mean the
I
little
know
girl's
what you're
name. The
talking
little
about, don't
girl's the little girl's name was Olivia. That's all I'll say.
That's not. That doesn't make sense.
Because you didn't get to find
Anyway.
it or talk to her or learn anything about her.
No, it doesn't make sense for a specific reason, but okay.
No,
Anyway,
it's not Olivia, but her name is Olivia.
So why the fuck would I care? Put yourself in the
I love
mind of a
writing-
15-year-old.
I love-
rip up those sheets, dude.
I love writing lore. I love writing lore for lore not to even be needed.
I love that scene from Critical Role where they cast a fireball into the pit because there's a noise, and Matt Mercer just guys with their leaf takes 3 pages out, just them right up.
Yeah, that's what I have to now do. It's not 3 pages, it's a page, but yeah.
Yep. Orphan, how long have you DM'd?
Long enough that I should have
Long enough
expected.
to know that
hey,
players don't
least-
care about NPCs in a combat-heavy campaign.
This hasn't even been combat heavy.
it's
Our
you-
Whispers of the Abyss is combat heavy.
Yeah, but
Hey,
No, but we're also not. He didn't. Okay, but we're also lucky that he didn't roll a random encounter to start with, because normally we would have to walk all the way to Barovia. It takes like 4 days, and there's so many random encounters. It's absolutely insane.
yeah,
No, I'm
I've
glad
heard
we didn't do that because I
about
wasn't there for that. I'd like
Yeah.
to play combat. It's been a while.
Look, if
The most
were-
combat,
if we were
in all of our D&D sessions in the last like 3 months, the most combat that I've had is fighting Mr. Tumnus, which basically hit him with a boar and a panther.
People's up.
Oh, also,
Nah, you also hit the
Atlin,
female.
Clark, we killed Mr. Tumnus in Friday's campaign.
not Mr. Tumnus, Mr. T.
It was Mr. Tumnus. You said it yourself.
It was
The people's elbow.
And it was him in universe, but it wasn't Mr. Tumnus. It was him. It was Mr. Tumnus is one of his
Staying.
variants. You killed a variant of Kang.
Retribution.
Okay? You didn't kill Kang the Conqueror. You killed a variant of Kang.
We absorbed a variant.
But But yeah,
Oh, yeah,
with that,
somebody
we
ate
will
his
be
heart.
we will be ending today's session now. This is a whole map I have to set up. I wasn't expecting this scenario to pop up, and it was funny because it was like Kareem was
We've
like
got another spammer.
in the Discord. Wonderful.
Yeah.
I'll ban him real quick. Alright, let me do this real quick. Ban, delete messages, breaking
Nah, you should
circles.
really get an auto mod.
I do, I have one. I don't know why it doesn't fucking handle this shit. It should. But yeah.
Orphan, you know, I'll tell you in pros and cons.
But anyway, so yeah, I gotta set up the battle map for this. Kareem, it was funny because you were like, "Oh, you should go to this house. You should go investigate this house."
Yeah, and then he rolled it.
And then he rolled it on the DA, yeah, because there's 7 locations he could have stumbled across of.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and he rolled the 7, this is the 7. So yeah, it was funny enough that you got your wish, but I obviously wasn't expecting or preparing for this. And
No.
you just happened to choose the one location on this map that has so much shit that I have to do that I don't have time to get it prepared real quick for you guys to run it.
But hey, I hope you guys are fine with not being level 1 for too much longer. I mean, what?
But yeah. So, that being the case,
Or like alive for too much longer.
That's also a possibility. I can't wait to meet that one thing that's super strong for no reason.
But yeah. All right, guys. With that being the case, we've reached the end of today's episode. Everybody say goodbye.
Bye.
Peace.
And we will see all of you in the next episode. Goodbye, all of you orphans. Make sure to smash that like button, smash that comment button, leave a comment down below. Make sure to tap that notification bell and leave a like. And I will see all of you beautiful people next time. Peace.
Peace.
Okay, and now let's do pros and cons, and then we'll get out of here. So, starting off with the boy who is living the latest, Kareem. Give us your pros and cons, buddy.
I really enjoyed the session. I found it fun. Sorry, I was late.
Fun spelled with a V.
No, F-U-N.
No, F-U.
Yeah. But yeah, so I found it fun.
DM take a funny die.
He needs those. He can do the rolls all he wants. But yeah, I enjoyed the session. God, we're good at ignoring NPCs.
Yeah, you are. Bro, I've never seen
I'm
a party who
trying not
more
to.
actively ignores NPCs than this fucking party
I'm
always
trying
has.
not to, but at the same time, that old woman, I've met that old woman like 4 times, so I'm tired of talking to her, and I'm playing a giant snake. I would scare the shit out of her.
I don't even remember if you guys
I
actually
also have
asked for her
slips
name.
flies.
I don't even remember if you guys actually got her name.
No idea.
Yeah.
Well, it's
I
canon
remember
now
him doing
because
it.
I addressed her by her name because you told me. So, and
Yeah, I said
Yeah,
out of
no,
character.
no.
I said out of character. She's Mad Mary, but I don't know if you guys even asked for her name in character.
No, we did.
no, so
But yeah, so
just
But yeah.
glad you enjoyed today's episode.
I'm so ready for the next 4 to 5 sessions of House.
Of House.
is it a dungeon crawl? Please tell me it's a dungeon crawl.
It's a dungeon crawl, yeah.
Yay!
It's
We only got 9. I only got 9 HP, but yay!
yeah. So without spoiling too much, this whole section is just here to get players from level 1 to 3. Because they realized
Sweet.
they started people at level 1 in the module that's not made to start at level 1.
So this is intended for level 1s to begin here.
So this is basically a
Okay,
training
sweet.
hall. Okay, cool.
This is the tutorial hall.
Is it- yeah,
Welcome to
it's
Strahd, expect everything to kill you.
Which
Is
is
it
why I
just
didn't
like,
do. This is
I'm
why I didn't do a
thinking-
random encounter because I figured, well, what the fuck's the point of a random encounter when you can just do this?
Look,
Yeah.
I've had people. No, like random encounters are cool. Just at the start, they fucking suck because we had a party in my last Curse of Strahd. There was this guy. He had prepped the whole character. His character died to 8 zombies. Because that was the random encounter. Like, it was the hardest random encounter we rolled, but it's 8 zombies, and it's not the normal ones. They're Strahd zombies. They're fucking strong.
Yeah.
And he just died session... Well, it was session 2, because session 1, we were fucking around and doing nothing. But session 2, his character just died. He didn't get to play that character at all. They just died.
Yeah, so I did, obviously, instead of the random encounter, I did the boat. That was essentially your random encounter. And
the boat was great. I love that.
Did you like my take on the starter?
I did, yeah.
Okay, cool.
I think it's fun. I can't wait to figure out more about these lords. I should have definitely made notes for the... back and watch the
Yeah, because
videos.
that's obviously another huge homebrewed element about this campaign for me is these lords.
Yeah.
I wrote down everything from the wanted posters, so I have a mission.
Yeah, but there's also information before that, like what's on their tomb.
Yeah. Well, your character was able to read that. I was not.
No, she read it out loud.
Yeah, I'm not taking notes on that. That's something I investigated.
Neither did I.
You investigated it. That was your responsibility.
Yeah. Look, I went back. I can go back and watch.
These sessions being recorded.
Yeah. It is. And if not,
But yeah.
too bad.
Well, that
but
being
yeah,
the case,
I enjoyed the session, and I can't wait to. And this is just me saying, just be prepared. I'll get to enjoy this campaign much more when we're not in the starting area, because I've been through that 4 times, and within very short time it becomes boring. But after that, I'll really enjoy the campaign. So I can't wait.
All right. Well, as always, Cream, thank you for coming out. Cream, thank you for joining the Orphan membership. Thank you for becoming a pseudo orphan and showing the support for the channel like that way as well. As always, we love to have you come out, and we're excited to see you in the next session. And I'll see you Friday.
Yep, that sounds good.
All right, brother.
Yeah. Also, message me when you're thinking about that podcast. By the way.
Yes. Yeah. When I get time, when my schedule kind of set. All right, brother. If you got to get out of here, feel free to leave now. Otherwise, we will see you then.
See ya.
Peace.
Bye bye.
All right. Next up,
Yep.
Atlas. Go ahead and give your pros and cons, buddy.
I don't really have either. I enjoyed today's session, but I don't really have a large amount of feedback from it.
Okay. All right. Do make sure to keep note of those whistles being called out to you. I'm gonna call back to that in the future, hoping your character will engage with it, because I was hoping you might go to investigate or something to get you involved more in the story.
So Mo does not like how unnatural it feels. Like he does recognize those calls, like you said. So he feels drawn to it, but the unnatural
Aura.
feeling of the fog is just off-putting to him for sure, and has been since he saw it on the boat.
Oh no, for sure. Well, the whistles though, when you were getting those whistles, those weren't coming from the fog. Those were just coming from a person who you saw peek their head out behind an alleyway.
Oh, I thought that was all right. Never mind.
Yeah. So just send me a message. Good ways to get your character engaged, because I've noticed that I'm kind of failing at that. So yeah, just send me a message of a way I can kind of get.
Oh no, this character is not. I didn't.
It's not an RP heavy character.
Yeah, he's very the big, strong, silent type.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I just want to make sure I keep you involved in the campaign. Make sure I'm keeping you.
No, I'm good. I'm again, no complaints. So.
All right. Well, glad that's the case.
Yeah.
All right.
I like when he jumps in though. Like, get out the way here. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, that was definitely fun. So, all right.
You won't hear him move very often. So.
Appreciate it when it happens.
We got a little treat today.
Respect the moo.
Yep. We got a nice little treat today. Well, Alan, thank you so much for coming out. Thank you for showing support.
Thank you, Orphan.
If you can, I'm asking everyone of my players if you can join the Orphan membership. It's only 99 cents a month. You can find it just by going to my channel, and there's a join button right on the homepage of my channel. Regardless, though, thank you for coming out. We're always excited to have you, and we're excited to see you for next session. And if you have to leave, feel free to leave now.
Appreciate you.
All right. Have a good one, brother, and I will see you next time. Clark, pros and cons, buddy.
No cons. Good session.
Good session? Enjoyed everything? All right. Same thing as Mo. If you could send me, obviously Mo's like fine. He said he's fine with it. You could send me maybe a few ways to get your character more engaged too. It's just things that would obviously make your character feel, like less hesitant to engage with something, and just so I can get you more involved in roleplay and stuff. It'd just be good, a little helpful knowledge. Other than that, thank you for coming out. Same thing to Atlan. If you can join the Orphan Network, show some support. You can find the join button on my channel. It's the lowest tier is 99 cents. The highest tier is $10. It's only a monthly payment. Regardless, thank you for coming out. Thank you for always showing support. And I will see you in the next session.
Not too.
All right, feel free to leave now if you have to. King, you are up next.
Hello. Yeah, no cons. I will say, well, no, it's not a con. I will say you're going to have to approach him differently than you approach my other characters for a number of reasons.
Because he's
And
a rogue
also-
and they need to be specially handled.
Because
Yeah.
he's 18 years old and he got his throat slit. He's 18.
He's a rogue.
He's a kid.
It's a rogue.
He's also a rogue. But
Yeah, it's
mainly
it's
he's a
every rogue's
kid.
backstory ever.
no,
I cast ceremony on you and give you a 7 day.
I don't know what that does, but thank you.
I will. I gotta tell you what that does real quick. Coming of age thing. Hold on, let's do. Where's the one? This does a coming of age. You touch one guy
You're cutting out like
24
crazy.
hours. Whenever the makes an ability check, they can roll a d4 and add the number to the ability check. It's basically 24 hours of guidance. Do you see I'm cutting out?
Yeah, you are.
Yes, you are.
Okay, hold
Yeah.
on 1 second.
But yeah, King, pros and
But
cons.
but no. I point out he's 18 and try to let you know he's a kid, man. You threw him into this strange land where things try to eat him. You got this creepy ass frog. You got this ragtag group of people he's traveling with. This random ass snake woman that ate a rat, exploded from the rat being a fucking Goliath. Shit's going way off the rails for whatever he's paying for. So it's just gotta keep that in mind. Also, in terms of the notes or whatever you have written up for him, honestly, put that shit in a book or something, because he's not gonna trust any NPCs. Maybe Hopkey, maybe.
Yeah,
but
but
also,
yeah, but then obviously that entirely cuts out the possibility of me trying to draw your character to get close to someone else to then give your character emotional trauma, which is no
He's-
fun
he's
for your DM.
He's an assassin. He doesn't.
Yeah.
He
fuck you,
doesn't
I don't do
have
emotional
emotions. He doesn't
No!
have emotions. He's an
Even
assassin.
Kratos, the god of
No,
war, still felt love. This
He
is
has
cap.
a wife.
This is cap. That
He
this, there's
has
this
a
concept that rogues and assassins don't have
You
feelings.
can totally have emotions. You totally have emotions and feelings. You can turn them off or suppress them to get the job done.
Yeah.
But you totally have emotions.
Which
Well,
leads
assassins
to your
just in
mind
general, they are headed-
mind slowly dissolving, you becoming more psychotically unhinged, which you also have to then roleplay that. If that's the way you're gonna have your character be, you have to have your character also have the side effects of that, which means if you're emotionally cut off, you have psychotic tendencies, you're more violent, you don't care about animals, like killing animals and shit doesn't mean anything to you, abusing animals isn't you have to be psychotic to be psychotic.
Yes, but that's what I'm pointing out.
Assassins
That's
are
what
usually-
I'm pointing out. I'm
Assassins
playing.
would generally be dead inside. Like they've been used as a
I-
weapon
I
their
see-
entire life.
I see what you're saying, DM. I see what you're saying, Orphan.
Yeah.
That's why I'm playing Ghost, this sort of a more approachable style of rogue. When Mo pushed him through the cabin crack he made, he jumped up, gave him 2 thumbs up. He gave this random woman 5 gold for letting her use the house. He's not emotionally stunted. He's just scared shitless. And he's using that fear to stay alive.
And
Yeah.
also, now that I'm not cutting out anymore, ceremony, what it would do is basically give you guidance for 24 hours. So every roll within 24. I would basically do the ceremony as coming of age ceremony, and then you would get add a D4 to like all your throws for 24 hours.
Is that a real
Cool,
spell?
cool.
That's
Yes,
a real.
yes.
It does a lot of shit. I can
The
actually marry
fuck?
people. I can make holy
Yeah,
water. I
okay,
can
okay.
marry people.
That's a
Yeah.
fucking
I
crazy
can,
spell.
I can
What's,
do,
what
I
is
can
that
do
spell called?
funeral ceremony. I can
Ceremony.
do funeral rites, meaning that if something dies and I cast ceremony, they can't even become undead for 7 days.
Typically, a creature or character can only be under the effect of it once.
Yes, so these are all like one-offs. Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
But I say that to say, hey, just try to like be aware of the approach. If he opens up to an NPC, try to make note of it. It may or may not happen. Also, the
Yeah,
shit you
I was-
pulled with the fog, everybody hearing their connection, that shit sent me up shit's creek real quick.
Oh, I was gonna say,
"What
if a character's
weird
oh man, I
thing."
even have this ability that if a character's alignment changes, I can make a throw. It has to beat it's a DC 20 Wisdom Insight check, but on success, I change their alignment back to what it was.
Oh, nice. But I say all that to say, hey, I understand you wanted this to happen this way. It didn't. I'm sorry, but I'm letting you know as a player, the approach will have to be a bit different. Also, I would like to say and give a jab at one of the Monday players. It could have been worse. I could have shot him. I could have shot those children.
Yeah, but like I was
hidden close to home for me, buddy.
the reason I was like, okay, well, this is because you gave 5 gold to the old lady, but then the kids who weren't lying to you, you don't care about and you treat like dirt. I'm just that doesn't really make sense to me.
No, it's not that he doesn't. It's like he meant to treat them like dirt. He didn't trust them because you got 2 kids in this backwards ass town just chilling in the middle of the street talking about, hey, there's a monster in our house and our brother's on the 3rd floor. What?
Yeah, sounds like something that would happen in a town that's overrun by monsters and taken care of by someone who doesn't care about them.
Sounds like some shit we need to team for. You expected me to run in there myself?
No, but I expected you to at least talk to the children for more than 4 seconds.
He can't talk.
Yeah, I don't mean talk, but I mean write.
Restore his voice. Restore his voice.
I don't
right now,
mean talk. I mean, whenever I mean talk for you, obviously, I mean you writing things down on your little notepad. That's how you converse.
Yes, but here's the thing, and this is a character trait I was hoping to save, but I guess I'll tell you. He writes shorthand. That's why when Twisted was asking him questions, he was giving like short, clean-cut answers of the basic shit.
Oh, well, that's something you
Because
definitely
he
need to tell me as a DM. Yeah, that's something you definitely need to tell me as a DM.
In a world
private.
full of magic, it could actually be a character development for him to like quest and to be able to get his voice back.
No, for sure. I talked to him about that. That's private conversation, obviously, what he wants to do for his story. But that information about the shorthand thing, that's something you should definitely have told me in private, because obviously I didn't know that.
My bad.
Yeah,
My bad.
and I have to build NPC encounters for you to. So yeah, I named this girl Olivia, and you were supposed to like at least ask for the kids' names, and then you hearing your, a tie to you and everything, you would have been like, maybe.
I don't think an assassin would ask for people's names so much, because unless it's like.
Well, yeah, but an assassin also usually doesn't give an old lady 5 gold, but he did that. So he's clearly not a normal assassin.
That's a show of appreciation over time, rather than a random encounter.
What do you mean appreciation over time? He talked to her for 5 minutes, left, came back, and gave her gold.
How long were we in her place for? Like, we were using her
like
place
30
as a base of operations for like an hour.
35 minutes to 40 minutes, I'd say, because you came in, talked to her, they went downstairs.
Well, no,
someone went downstairs.
We investigated the room. We did a 30-minute thing. We also they had their initial conversations. They talked. He came down. We investigated a room. Came back up. Talked about a post like that.
So with the 30-minute break and all the conversation, it's like 40 minutes.
I would say at least an hour. No, there's more than 10 minutes would have happened with all of that.
I don't know. The last thing I'll say about me before we move on to Twisted is the fact that, is he an assassin? Yes. Is he the classic edgy, I hide in the shadows and flick my dagger drinking my beer in the tavern, watching everyone, seeing who my next kill's gonna be. No, not at all.
Yeah. So yeah, it was just. But yeah, so
Oh, yeah, my bad. That's my bad.
yeah, because it's obviously that isn't Olivia, obviously, but her name was Olivia, and she was gonna remind you of you were just gonna talk to her. For, obviously, now that I know you. And then her backstory, the little girl telling you about her family, who her family's names are, which you can still find out some of this information because she's not just dead or anything. The fog is meant to keep you guys, the mist is meant to keep you guys in the home doing what's meant to be done here, but it didn't kill her. So she's still out there. Essentially what she witnessed was you all start freaking out, run into the home, and she sees you guys just standing there because she doesn't see the mist. It doesn't exist for her. It only exists for you guys. So for her, she's in there and she's still just standing there watching you all for like in the mist.
DM also no. She probably heard her brother screaming when Azuriel charged the door.
Yes, that she did hear. She and that's why she looked at the door. And then, like I said, she sees you all freaking out, running in there, and she's just gonna.
I wasn't freaking out about like mist or fog or nothing. I heard the scream and I was trying to be noble.
Well, yeah, you freaking out from jumping out of the way of fucking Mo. I mean, and everything. It was a very hectic moment, to say the least.
I mean, what you could do if you really want to push this connection, and I'm all for it, just have her poke her head in. We're all in the foyer. Have her poke her head in.
She's just gonna wait for you guys to get out. She's not going in there. I'm not risking an NPC getting killed.
She's probably trembling with fear. She just heard her brother screaming from this house, and all of us charge in.
Yeah, she's gonna wait for you guys to come back out. But she's safe. She's nice, safe, and sound. You'll get to talk to her again. Just take the bait next time.
Okay.
Take the bait next time.
Don't take the bait next time. Next time it might be a trap.
I took the fucking bait.
I have played with.
Come on! How many times have I
played with you? No. Do not take the bait.
How many times have I baited you guys with something that's really bad?
More than I can count on my hands.
Saturday, I literally walked up to the fucking shrine and was like, I don't want to go in there. And you were like, come on. And I said, fine, you want me to.
It was just so you would realize something. You didn't get actually hurt by it.
Set on fire. Leave me alone.
It was a plot moment, and it was charitable. It wasn't anything that negatively affected your character, asshole. I've never perma-killed someone with something like this. They're only ever fun moments for the fucking story, you guys. All right, whatever. Make it harder on me.
Never trust the DM.
No, I trust Orphan a little bit.
All right.
I trust him. When he starts freaking out saying it's not a trap, then okay, it's not a trap. But unless he gets to that point, it could be a trap. Could be a real bad trap.
Yeah, that fucking.
Hey, I usually make my traps pretty fucking obvious. Okay, you can usually smell my traps.
That's a dirty lie. That is a dirty lie.
Name a trap that you couldn't smell a mile away.
I'm not going to be able to name it offhand, but there have been definitely more than one. Especially with our Whispers of the Abyss campaign.
I'll say Theoden was a trap hardcore. When y'all went to save Theoden, that one was totally a trap. That was fair. Okay? Look, but that was a story meant trap. That had plot, okay? You getting to witness your teammate who you love so much turn into a demon lord, fight him, and then not only that, but get an actual voice acted clip from fucking the player of him like breaking down, being like, "Please forgive me" and everything.
That's one situation, but there's definitely been a lot of traps.
Yeah, but they're usually
there's also been things that look like traps that haven't been traps, like when I killed that kid. But in the one-on-one session we had with like the very first time you DM'd with your Whispers of the Abyss.
That was not meant to look like a trap. That was meant to look like an innocent boy who needed help.
It super looked like a trap.
See, I think that the problem here is my autism is making things that don't look like traps to me look like traps, or like look like traps to you guys. Because like I'm setting these things up and it's just like this seems completely normal to me. And then
it's an eerie scene. You see ghosts, there's unnatural snow, and this little starved boy approaches you whispering, like, fucking thunderbolt. Boom. Like,
Yeah, you know you're circling the house, but you hear a name. You hear your lover call your name from behind you. Motherfucker,
and all of a sudden, it's a fucking wraith that's trying to kill you.
exactly.
No.
So open, you have a chance to check your DMs.
Yeah. Whispers. What level are we at, guys? For Whispers, I forget.
Late.
Level 8.
Okay, I'll get started on my character.
You can take your fucking time on that, homie.
Dude,
Yeah,
that's gonna be a bit of a
it's fucking.
It's
It's a
good.
bitter memory that I don't get to keep playing Vanguard.
We will. It'll be in a year, but we'll get back to it. We played that session for a whole year. We actually met for a year straight. Like, I need a break from my homebrew campaign. Okay, I need to balance things.
Well, yeah, I know. I know you have stuff, you work to do because you probably didn't think it would go so well,
Yeah,
I mean, you can do it for damn near
and
6
you
months.
had a lot of concepts that you wanted to like playtest. Like we were your playtest group for
yeah.
DMing.
Yeah, it was me first starting out. It was a lot. So yeah, but thank you, King, so much for your pros and cons, buddy.
Yeah, okay.
I already know you're a pseudo orphan, so thank you for joining the channel. Thank you for showing your membership. Helps us all out a lot here on the channel.
Mm-hmm.
With that being the case, if you have to get going, feel free to leave now, and we'll get to our final person, and I'll see you next week. Twisted, pros and cons, buddy.
Ooh, pardon me. I had this before we got into a big tangent. Oh yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, so I would say one of my biggest cons is that we get we do have limited time, and we seem to get derailed quite often and just go into like chatting and stuff like that rather than focusing on the campaign with the time that we do have. So that's kind of one of my cons, is just getting derailed too often. I have a couple.
I'd
pros.
second that. Unrelated conversation is
yeah, it's just it slows down the entire campaign. Yeah, so like out of what we only played for like 2 hours today, but like at least 40 minutes of that was just derailment. So it's kind of hard to make progress when we get derailed so much. But I also have a couple pros. So pro is that, hey, our start time, like you did say we were going to be a little bit late, 50 minutes late or whatever, but we actually started almost on when you said was going to be our delay. So we're getting a little better starting at when we say we're starting, which is nice. I like to see that. And then the campaign too was fun. Like I was enjoying it. The only thing I didn't enjoy was just the constant derailment. Like I did a few times kind of try to guide things back to track.
Yeah.
And just end conversations. It just seems that something will come up and then we'll sit there and chat about it for like 10 minutes and it's like, all right, can we keep going?
All right. I understand that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
I think end of a session is a great time to be able to have these kind of conversations, right?
Yeah, for sure. All right. Well, thank you so much, Twisted. Thank you for your pros and cons. If you can show support to the channel, become a channel member. Like I said, it's 99 cents a month. But regardless,
I would 100% do that, but I do not own a credit card or a credit debit card because my bank doesn't do that.
As long as it doesn't need to be a credit. If it's just a debit card, I don't know how that works.
Debit cards don't work. My bank doesn't do credit debit cards, so it's unfortunate. I can't buy anything off the internet.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right. Yep. Well, regardless, thank you so much. Thank you for coming out as always, and we'll see you in the next session.
Sounds good.
All right. That being the case, we have reached the end of today's session. To everyone watching at home, thank you all so much for coming out. Please show your support by smashing that like button, leaving a comment, hopping in the chat. Join the Orphan Network by smashing that sub button, and tap that notification bell so you're alerted every single time we upload or go live here on the channel. And of course, since I'm a YouTube partner now, just like I've asked my friends here and my players, if you can show some support, join the channel as a member. It's only 99 cents a month to become a pseudo orphan, the lowest tier membership, and it shows more support to the channel than you could ever imagine. So with that being the case, I will see all of you beautiful people in the next stream. Goodbye, all of my orphans, and I will see you next time.